How's it going, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the ever-chosen pre-game show, I suppose. Today it's going to be myself, Flying Taco, and Falcon playing a series of games showing the Skaven Chieftain at some point, and then, of course, just getting some good old memeage in. Should be fun. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. So first match here is going to be Falcon and Flying Taco trying out Lizardmen versus Skaven. So Flying Taco is going to be playing the new Skaven, facing off against Falcon on one of his best factions, which is going to be quite interesting here on the Lizards, of course. Yeah, how's it going? Welcome, guys. You guys hear me? Everything sound good? Sure hope so. You know, I actually haven't started watching the Mandalorian yet. It's something I intend to do in the next couple weeks, hopefully, over the holidays. But yeah, this will be interesting. I mean, I think this matchup certainly got better for Skaven. It was already a matchup that I think was decent for Skaven beforehand. But, you know, obviously just having access to more tools and things like wolf rats to chase down skink skirmishers, things like that is certainly not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, so we'll see what they pick here. I think we could actually peek. Obviously, these two guys are in chat, and they're not going to screen snipe each other. So we can take a look at the build here for the Skaven. Ooh, look at this. So we got Throth the Unclean. It looks like he's going to be on his Brood Horror mount, but missing a couple abilities. We got a Plague Furnace Rat. It's Mortis down, pretty much just all the chaff. Gorich coming in as well. I know Flying Taco has a huge affinity for Gorich. He loves using Gorich, and front line's going to be Skaven Slave, Spears, double Giselle, double Globadier. This is nice. It's a good build. Globadiers, I think their range is like 70, so they can't quite reach the Chameleon Skinks, I don't think. It's pretty close. They also do have really good armor values, too, so they're kind of hard to poke down with like Skinks and Chaff units like that. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. We have Emperor Palpatine in here himself. Talking about a little bit of Star Wars action. Let's see, in the Lizards, yeah, this is it's very much a Falcon build. He likes to use a lot of Skinks, a lot of Chameleons. Solar Engines, too, is an interesting choice. I'm curious how these Solar Engines will trade with the Giselles. That's really one of the bigger questions here. The Giselles, of course, do, I think, have pretty similar range. There's only two of them. Skaven might actually have to advance here. Double Solar Engine might be able to force the two Giselles back, and then the Skaven would have to advance from there. Globadiers should be pretty good against most of the chaff units for sure. But yeah, this is very much every time I play Falcon, I'm expecting, you know, typical lizard stuff like Saurus and big dinos and aggression, but he always comes in with these very kitey builds. Not even kitey, but something that kind of like forces you back and picks you apart using chameleons and all that sort of poke. So very, very good stuff. Yes, I am very happy with the mass changes personally. There was nothing quite as obnoxious as having like 60% of your army like killed by a single chariot when you're playing dwarves. So I really do like the mass changes. I think it's good. It's going to take some getting used to. I haven't really experienced it too much myself yet. I mean, aside from a couple games here, so I'll need to see some tournaments and some you know, action like that to really draw, I would say, a solid conclusion. But generally speaking, I'm happy with it. You're getting a new CPU, and yeah, I'm upgrading my PC probably by the end of December or maybe early January. That's kind of my game plan. So. No. Canadian Patriot, man. We're not messing around. You'll have a yesterday's stream plus this stream. So I'll be playing some games right now. Of course, we do have Flying Taco and Falcon playing some practice games for you guys. And that's it. The Everchosen is tomorrow. So Everchosen is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that should be, 5 p.m. GMT. And it'll be 2 days. So it'll be Saturday and Sunday. We'll be having 2 full days of big saucy competition, man. It's going to be good. It'll be myself and Italian Spartacus casting as usual. And the format will be a little bit different as it pertains to production. We do have a production team now helping us. So last time I had to handle all the stuff on my own, the graphics and the transitions and the scenes. But this time we'll have a team helping us, which should be nice. But of course, it's new territory. We don't know how it's going to go, but it should be good. Yeah. We'll be doing the, when I get up to play, I'll make sure to show you guys the Skaven Chieftain, this little guy right here. He's actually pretty awesome. Skaven Chieftain has, he's got Guardian, which is really good for Skaven. Their lords are obviously very squishy. Also, when your army, or when the lord is killed or has been routed, your entire army gets 8 leadership, which is actually quite substantial. It kind of counterbalances the leadership penalty that Skaven really suffer from. And on top of that, he also has a shield that gives -5 melee attack to nearby enemies. So if you just like keep him near Skrulk, it's pretty good for sure. No, Joseph, I'm planning on buying... it looks like they're switching to Wood Elf Skaven. That's interesting. Yeah, I thought they were doing Lizards, but they're going to be switching it up, which is fine. Gives some folks more time to get here. 1 sec. Hey, we have a donation coming in from Cyber Pansy, been watching your stream for over 1 year. I finally a good job so I can chip in. Thank you, man, for the 25. That means a lot. But I forgot to miss Everchosen. No, damn shame. Well, it's okay. It'll be uploaded on their YouTube channel after the fact, so you'll be able to go back and watch it and everything. Just do your best to avoid spoilers, I'm sure. I'd love to stick around for more tree puns, just to see my Wood Elf treat the rats like the peaches they are. Oh, that's funny, dude. Yeah, the Skaven Wood Elf matchup, I'd say I feel very confident in the Wood Elves in it, but just watching other like top level players play this matchup, I feel like the Skaven win a little bit more than the Wood Elves. Granted, it's still not like unwinnable for the Wood Elves. It's quite a good matchup actually. Orion is an absolute raid boss in this matchup. No. So we're still currently in the early access for this. The DLC I don't think comes out till December 3rd or something or whenever. So currently we're playing games with and against Everchosen players. So players who will be playing in the Everchosen this weekend. Yeah, Poison Wing Globadiers are actually very good now. I don't know if they got buffed. I think they did. Their damage output is really good for their cost. They only cost 550. So, you know, if you get one Skaven Globadier volley into like an infantry unit, it'll almost pay for itself just off one volley. It's pretty solid for sure. I don't know if they fixed Ruination of Cities. That's a really, really good question. I have no idea. Treachery. So for the forces here of the Wood Elves, yeah, of course, Falcon, he loves his Treekin. He's going to be coming in hot with 4 Treekin in total. Now, as far as their applications against Skaven go, let me think this one through nice and good. Like 90 armor, so I suppose against chaff units, they'll be okay just absorbing damage. I'm not really sure, though, about the Treekin. They do hit really hard against light armor. They have 86 weapon strength, which was changed. They used to have, I think, 46 or 48. It was something much, much lower. Yeah, so here in the front, we got Treekin, we got Dryads coming in here from Falcon, and in the back, I would imagine it's going to be a million Glade Riders looking to penetrate into the back line of the Skaven. Glade Riders are, of course, the new spear unit here for the Wood Elves, and they really fill a void that was kind of an awkward spot, right? You either had to bring very, very expensive Wild Riders to get into the back line, or use Glade Riders with bows, which weren't very cost-effective at killing infantry. That's a great choice. The Skaven Chieftain gets access to, I believe, a Bonebreaker mount, so he has like a Rat Ogre mount. Yeah. So here we have Deepwood Scouts. Deepwood Scouts are probably the premier choice against Skaven because they start stalked, which means they can't really be targeted very easily by, let's say, mortars or things like that on the approach. So I definitely like this quite a bit. Now, for the Skaven army, we saw it in the pre-game screen. Skaven Slaves, double Jezzail, double Globadier, some big Chungus Rat Ogres. He's got the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep, which basically have the Norskin Berserk mechanic. And on the far side of the battlefield, we do have Gorich. Gorich is going to be interesting here. I mean, he can certainly kill the Treekin, and we do also have the Fat Rat himself, Throughout the Unclean, who I think is my favorite Skaven Lord to use right now. He's just an absolute monster. Summons Rat Ogres. Again, not bad. It can block up a cav charge or be used to fight infantry, and he does also have Remouldered, which is his ability that heals things. So the battle's underway. Falcon did come in with a Vanguard and a big old flank overload. You can see all the Glade Riders are getting ready to come around the side here, which is going to be quite scary, man. And now the battle is underway. Jezzails are currently shooting into the Treekin. Treekin do have a little bit of missile resist and also physical resist. So the Jezzails will suffer some mitigation of their damage coming in here. But Throughout the Unclean coming in hot. Getting ready to maybe summon some Rat Ogres to block the charge of these Treekin. I'm not sure. Drycha is also making her way in. But now the Globes are going to be firing. Now Globes do actually do armor-piercing impact damage as well. So they'll not only hit the Treekin doing a little bit of damage, but they'll also apply that damage over time debuff with the Globadier Poison, which is very, very strong. Pretty much the same as the mortar teams. Now, this is where things get crazy, because Drycha is in the front line. If you look here, you can see a little Drycha. She's going to be summoning Dryads in the back line, most likely, and that's one of her biggest strengths, hands down. Drycha's Dryad summon is very, very strong. So Jezzails are being focused by Deepwood Scouts, currently shooting into some of the trees right here, although some Treekin were able to get around the summons that are now pushing into the back. Globadiers have already probably done some pretty solid damage, to be honest, but now they're going to be getting chased by the Treekin here, and the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep. Hell's Deep, oh my god, it's such a... I don't know if that was an intentional reference or they were actually something in the game, but yeah, Helm's Deep for sure. Helm's Deep rats. Front line is broken. Look at that. The Treekin actually spanking the Skaven Slaves. No surprises there, obviously, but the speed with which they did it was definitely not bad. Rat Ogres being pulled from Deep Reserve to fight against the Treekin, but that's what Falcon wants. He's basically trying to force the Rat Ogres forward, so then he can use his Glade Riders to get into the back line. But oh man, a torrent of fire coming in as those Globadiers just do so much damage against the Glade Riders on impact, and the damage over time will do even more work on them. More work. Yes. Skaven. Very, very scary for sure. Now, Treekin in the front line are broken. Deepwood Scouts are in functional shape. They did pick off one of the rats that was summoned in the back. Gorich is still, he's still handling his business. Looks like he's just kind of standing here chilling a little bit. I assume he'll turn around and attack those Treekin in just a moment, perhaps his orders were dropped. Now, Gorich will definitely be able to kill Drycha in combat in a head-to-head fight, so that's something to watch out for sure. However, Drycha has gotten into the back line, is now swarming into the Skaven squishy parts of the army. In the backfield, Felcon, of course, ever the predator here, the apex predator. He's going to be using his Glade Riders with spears to chase down all the different scraps and the clan rats and things like that, so he's really going after those guys. So it's looking good for the Wood Elves on this flank right here. You can see this is all, you know, honky-dory as they say, everything's going well, but here on this side, you can see the Skaven do have a bastion of strength. They've broken the Treekin here, they push back the Dryads, they still have a Plague Priest, Gorich is still very healthy, they still have Globadiers and Giselles. So this is actually a very, very even battle. Though Felcon did win this high ground engagement, the Skaven were able to really, really dominate the low ground here, and seeming to be in pretty good shape still, honestly. More Globadier fire going in. Quite curious about the value of these globes so far. These ones, of course, took quite a beating, but you can see they've already paid for themselves. They got 700 gold back, and the other globes, I would imagine, even more at this point. And now we have a high ground engagement. A little bit scary for the Wood Elves, in my opinion. The perpetual summons of the Plague Furnace, plus also Gorich and your boy Throth the Unclean here. Those are going to be some very tough characters to bring down. And the Wood Elves don't have too much stopping power outside of the Deepwood Scouts, so they really need to make sure those Deepwood Scouts are functional here in the late game. Currently some Rat Ogres chasing them down here. Certainly not a bad idea. However, the Rat Ogres are pretty much the prime target for such Wood Elf missiles. And back here in the center mass, you can see the More Dissension effect is ticking away on the Treekin. Granted, it's not going to do too much. It's better against units that have a lot of mass and whatnot. Not mass, excuse me, high model count. That's what my brain was trying to process there. Anyways, Rat Ogre Summon is here. Rat Ogre Summon is coming from Throth the Unclean, and now it looks like it's going to be bouncing over, going after the Glade Riders with spears. Also, we do have Dryads over here. Unfortunately, this is a big loss here for the Flying Taco. He's going to be losing Globadiers and potentially Giselles to these Dryads. We'll see if he has any tools to stabilize them. The Rat Ogre Summon, not the best usage. Unfortunately, he's just going to be chasing some Glade Riders and probably dissipating in time. But back in here, man, Gorich is still going strong. He is laying a bit of a hurting here on the Branch Wraith, but Drycha is pretty good against light armor, and Gorich himself does have 70 armor, so he's not super lightly armored, but Drycha can do some damage for sure, especially the more damage she gets. She gets a buff to her melee attack and also to her base weapon damage overall. Globadier is definitely still doing some work. Really good play here from Felcon, keeping his Deepwood Scouts, and honestly, the Deepwood Scouts being alive at this point could be the deciding factor. That could be something that could win the Wood Elves the game, because I think in the melee fight, the Skaven probably would eventually win. But if the Deepwood Scouts are pounding into Gorich, like they are right now, for example, that is a big difference maker. But it looks like Gorich is bouncing back right now, maybe thinking about charging back in. He does have Remouldered, so he has been healed by Throth. Oh, look at the charge! Oh, and the big uppercut, giving them the Mike Tyson uppercut there on Drycha, putting her up in the sky, that's for sure. Now Gorich is back fighting. Throth the Unclean has escaped his Treekin prison. Currently, balance of power is a little bit Wood Elf favored, but that could all change. If Gorich and Throth are able to kill Drycha in this Branch Wraith, then suddenly the Wood Elves are leaderless, and that's going to be very, very scary for sure. To be honest, I don't know if Globadier's got a buff, guys. It's been something a lot of people have been asking in comments. I never really tried them before, but yeah, once we get access to the patch notes and everything, I'll do my best to go over that with you guys and make sure we don't miss a beat. So Drycha is being punted about. The Branch Wraith also in some trouble as Gorich is Warp Flame shooting out of his backpack here. This mighty Corn Berserker Beast Rat thing is certainly putting some hurting here on the Branch Wraith. Earthblood is active and Treekin are moving in, but I think the Branch Wraith may break here. Deepwood Scouts, as far as ammunition goes, pretty good ammo here. Some ammo here. Oh no, that's actually almost empty. I just totally read the wrong one. Yeah, pretty empty there in those Deepwood Scouts. The Deepwood Scouts over there are at about 10 or 15%, and these Deepwood Scouts over here are relatively, numerous in ammo. Oh man, the globes here are going to hurt. That's going to hit all the Treekin, poison them, do good AP, and let's look at the value so far. Yeah, look at that, 13,000. They've almost paid for themselves 3 times over, these little poison wing globes. Absolute MVPs here in this battle so far. So the Skaven might be able to get their way back. Gorich is pretty close to breaking. And the problem is, oh, look at that, the Malevolent Dryad summon. Beautiful play there by Felcon. So he summons the Malevolent Dryads on top of the Skaven force, which is really going to penalize their leadership. And Gorich is going to be forced back. The Plague Priest is going to be broken as well, most likely. And now it's just Throth the Unclean trying to get Drycha, but she is supported by her Dryads there and also Treekin. And I think that's probably game. With the Plague Furnace being broken, with Gorich being broken, it's pretty much just going to be Throth the Unclean versus the world, and there is no way he's going to be able to beat this much stuff. This rat does heal. He's pretty tanky. I mean, maybe if he had his Rat Ogre Summon in his back pocket, but we already saw earlier in the game the Rat Ogre Summon was used. Yeah, you can see Throth the Unclean trying his best. 3,800 HP on this mighty Rat Warrior thing. Drycha currently at level 2 of her Fanatical Devotion, which if you take a look, the Dryads are getting plus 10 melee attack, and also the Treekin are, which is really, really an incredibly strong buff. I think Drycha is going to be one of the better lords in the DLC in terms of competitive play. She's very strong, very cost-effective, very cheap. Value city for sure. And now the Plague Furnace is being chased down by Deepwood Scouts, and that's going to be game, and the Wood Elves and Drycha's Treekin build are going to carry the day. And honestly, that was a very good build from Flying Taco also. So truly a testament to the efficacy of Drycha's people. Yeah, look at that. Drycha, 1,700. Definitely paid for herself. 952. Dryads did okay. Dryads usually just kind of are in this middle tier of value. They don't like quite pay for themselves, but they do enough damage to be, you know, worth it. Because oftentimes in this matchup too, they're really cutting through a lot of the chaff units like Skaven slaves. 775, 1188, 438. Riders, of course, chased things down and did very well for themselves. Treekin, yeah, not a lot of damage, but they survived, right? Like the Treekin were still there in the mid game and really were causing a lot of problems. Gorich didn't quite pay for himself. He almost never does. Throughout the Unclean, he did all right. Globadiers were probably the best units here for him. 1,300 value there, and it looks like 721. And they only cost 550, so you really don't need too much to get your value back on those guys. Jezzails really didn't cut it. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Jezzails. Like against Wood Elves, I'd rather probably get the Mortar teams. But yeah, I don't know. Jezzails still aren't bad by any stretch. Yeah, Wood has been awakened for sure, so we'll see what they want to pick here. So we'll do the, for the next map. Oh yeah, look at this. We got Falcon on Clan Moulder facing off against Taco's Tomb Kings. This will be pretty fun for sure. Yeah, I think the Mortars are probably a better choice because they can reach the Wood Elf Archers and do more damage. Not that Jezzails can't reach them, but they don't have that like splash damage. Yeah. Globadiers are pretty good now, I think. Yeah, I don't know if they got a damage buff. They most likely did. Guys, thanks for joining. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight's stream will be relatively short. Of course, we'll have the Ever Chosen going on tomorrow. So if you guys are looking for more multiplayer action, make sure to tune in for that glory. I've not seen Throt do a lot of winning in multiplayer battles so far. He's very good. No, I don't think he's underpowered. I think Throt is a very, very good lord. Yeah. It depends. It depends on whose replays you're watching, Gianel. On some people's channels, you know, Throt the Unclean might look bad. It really depends on who you're watching. Yes, darling, yes. Let the awakening of the wood begin. My lovely wife, Lady Turin, is here in chat. Holding it down. Are there any new maps? Not really. There are, but they're not good for multiplayer. So, let's see what the players are saying right now. Yep. All good. So, let's see what kind of armies Falcon is concocting here. Well, look at this. He's got a Skaven Warlord with like some Eshin Triads. Oh my god, what kind of a build is this? He's got a Packmaster in there. Flying Taco's build is pretty standard. Arc in the Black with Screaming Skull Catapults, Tomb Scorpion. All that sort of good stuff. Definitely looks like a saucy build. Yeah, Nehekar Horseman, great at disrupting the back line. I guess Skeleton Spears can kill Rat Ogres probably. Arc in the Black I think is on his Chariot or a horse with his point value, I think. It depends on what spells he's cut. Yeah, this looks like a preloaded build. So currently Falcon just kind of fine-tuning his build here and scheming. Do you think that Skrulk will stay? No, I don't think so. I think Skrulk is better in some matchups. And I think, you know, Throt is better in some matchups. It really is just a circumstantial thing. Skrulk becomes a lot better, though, guys, with the Skaven Chieftain. Because he gets Guardian, so it becomes much harder to goon and snipe him. Yeah. Yeah, Jezzails are a very good unit. I agree, Palpatine. But in that matchup, I prefer maybe like one Jezzail and two Mortars would do the trick, right? That's more kind of what I would probably do. Does the Warlord have AP? I'm not sure. I know he does on his Rat Ogre mount. Well, currently Falcon looks to be picking a Packmaster and a Grey Seer here for his leadership kit. We also have the Mutant Rat Ogre here. Gorich is okay in multiplayer. He's really expensive. So you really have to do a ton of work with him. But in my experience, I'm not a huge fan of Gorich in multiplayer. He's kind of like, I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't know. Probably like the early Dreadsaurian before some of the changes. Granted, he's not even as good as a Dreadsaurian. Dreadsaurians have big mass, can really goon a little bit better than him. Not that he's bad. I mean, he's got 500 plus weapon strength. He's just average. He's not like OP, maybe a little bit overpriced, but still functional. Like, in certain matchups, you can use him when you don't have to worry about a lot of ranged pressure and things like that. All right, Flying Taco is ready. The Skaven Horde here, led by Falcon, his Clan Moulder people, are preparing. Yeah. We're doing it. Yeah, the Skaven Chieftain isn't bad, for sure. One of the coolest parts about this Skaven Chieftain is that when he when your Lord dies, for anyone who's just joining, he has this ability called, let me go ahead and find him here. Here's the Chieftain. Yeah. Power Grab. So when your Lord has been killed or routed, your entire army gets +8 leadership. It says, I be leader now. Yes, yes. Until I die, or you find someone better. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, the Mutant Rat Ogre is probably better than Gorich for the cost. I agree 100%. Mutant Rat Ogre is like 1,300 gold, and he's like not that much worse than Gorich. And Gorich is like 2,000. And also takes up a hero slot, which for Skaven really sucks, right? Because with Skaven, you have a lot of good heroes. You have Assassins, you have Plague Priests, you have all sorts of good stuff. You now have the Skaven Chieftain, and Gorich takes up a hero slot in competitive and in ladder. So that's a bit of a problem, right? The Mutant Rat Ogre does take up a rare single entity slot, but it's still worth it, in my opinion. Hey, Thomas Green, how you doing, man? Gorich isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, like I said, but yeah, I agree with the assessment that the Mutant Rat Ogre is probably better. They're not bad. The Mutant Rat Ogres are okay. Again, I think it's a little bit early on. We haven't seen too many people play around with them. I mean, I've mixed them in with a couple builds here and there. The ROR Mutant Rat Ogre, the Morskuthar's Hellion, seems to be very good because of its AoE damage. But yeah. Skaven are members of the Mobile Infantry. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's a little Starship Troopers reference there. Oh my god, what is this? Is he going with Plague Monks? No way. Death Runners? Oh my god, Felcon just has such an absurd build here, guys. This is going to be a real circus. No, dude. No more Storm Vermin rushes, please. They're so bad. Storm Vermin still suck, in my opinion. They're still just god-awful. You know, not everything can be good, though. There has to be some losers from time to time. Was there any changes to the Sisters of Thorn? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't really looked at them, though. I've been too excited playing with all the new toys. The Mutant Rat Ogres do magic damage? Yeah, that can be very pertinent. Like, if you're worried about a ghostly unit or something. Ethereal units. I'm really curious to see how the Mutant Rat Ogres do in, like, the Vampire Counts matchup, like Monster Mash style. There's still a lot of cool things that have gone unexplored. Not a lot of people I've been playing with in the early access like to play undead, so I haven't gotten a good perspective on how they'll do against, like, Vampire Counts and things like that. Yeah. Alright, guys. For the forces of the Flying Taco, front line of Skeleton Warriors, secondary line of Skeleton Spears. In the back, we have double Screaming Beam Catapult backed up by Nehekara Horsemen, which are an excellent tool at flanking Skaven gun lines. They can also trade pretty evenly with Rat Ogres and just do a great job. Double Chariots. So we got 2 Skeleton Chariots in the back. We got Ark in the Black on horseback, and Skeleton Horsemen Archers to give some Daka against the Brood Horrors and various monsters that the Skaven Horde can bring. That's pretty much it. And now for the Skaven, it's going to be Skaven Slaves in the front. We got, what the hell is this build here by Felcon? He's got Death Runners? Huh. Death Runners, like, in the front line here. He's got, like, 2 of them, backed up by Poison Wind Mortars and double Jezzail. Now, Jezzails are very good against Tomb Kings. They can snipe the chariots, the characters, the monsters. A very, very functional piece. That's pretty cool. Rat Ogres in the back, and, oh, check this out. The Moulder Mash, baby! The Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep. He's got a Packmaster riding on a Brood Horror. He does also have a Mutant Rat Ogre here as well, which is going to be a really good AP tool against those monsters. And it looks like it's going to be a Greyseer Plague with the dreaded 13th spell on foot. Oh my god, talk dirty. That's pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting indeed. But now the Screaming Meme Catapults are returning fire. The Tomb Kings obviously have access to those bad boys and are trying to pepper down the Poison Wind Mortar teams. We'll see how they trade there. Mortars are now shooting back. Obviously, the Screaming Skull Catapults do have the range advantage, but the Mortars are just going after the front line and definitely doing a number here on these Skeleton Spears. It looks like even the Jezzails are shooting those bad boys. You know, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Zotes, Gojira, to answer your question. I think that Zotes are a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't like using them. I'm sure other people will use them and have pretty good success, but me, myself, yeah, I'm not a huge fan. So in the front, Death Runners are pushing in, but a big problem for Death Runners is the fact that Nehekara Horsemen are lurking nearby, and those guys will do very good damage against, like, these type of light, low-mass infantry units. And here the Packmaster actually pushing through. Oh my god, look at this fat rat going crazy in the back line. Packmaster actually hunting down that Tomb Scorpion. And the Packmaster should be able to win that fight pretty easily. So now as far as the main combat line goes, the Rat Ogres are pushing forward to intercept the Horsemen. And now the Death Runners are following up. Jezzails are shooting into the Nehekara Horsemen, trying to bring those guys down. Mortar team shooting into the blob of Tomb Kings over here. And probably getting some huge value. You can see it's probably hitting the Horsemen plus the Infantry, and the Packmaster is still hunting down that Tomb Scorpion. Granted, the Flying Taco has gotten his Nehekar Horseman pulled back there, and he's trying to chase that Packmaster, maybe run some interference. No, it actually looks like he's going balls deep in the back line. So the Skeleton Chariots plus the Nehekar Horsemen are going to be trying to penetrate here and shut down the Poison Wind Mortars and some of these other assets, and will most likely be able to get the trick in. And here they come. So the Jezzails are being attacked by chariots, but it looks like a huge response coming in from the Skaven. The Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep are pushing back here, and also the Packmaster is coming in with the Mutant Rat Ogre, and that's some pretty good mass. And you see, that's something that Skaven really will benefit from in this matchup with the new Clan Moulder units, is extra mass to stop things like chariots and horsemen and monsters from just bullying their gun lines and all that sort of good stuff. Now, Death Runners are being pounded by the Screaming Meme Catapult, still somewhat functional at 54 kills. Going to be rear charging into the Skeleton Spearmen. Honestly, we'll probably kill them rather quickly. In the backfield, though, this is where things are getting real crazy. You can see the Mutant Rat Ogres and the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep are fighting a good hard fight. The Packmaster is also a very cool choice here because the Packmaster actually gives an AoE heal to all Moulder monsters nearby. So if you look at the Rat Ogres here, you're going to notice their HP is going up by 4 HP per second. And that certainly, can make a difference in a very, very long, grindy game here. Now, Jezzails have been forced back, though, despite the defense of the Skaven. It looks like both Jezzails have been shut down. Poison Wind Mortars have been shut down. It's going to be a hard fight for sure. Currently, it looks like the Tomb Kings are a little bit ahead on the bounce of power. The Skaven monsters are going to be doing their best here, obviously, to fight off the Tomb Kings monsters. They have the Packmaster and the Mutant Rat Ogre. Perhaps if the monsters of Clan Moulder could kill the Tomb Scorpion here. Yeah, it looks like the Mutant Rat Ogre is trying to make its way over right now, and it has popped the Skaven Brew. Ooh, look at that Skaven Brew on the Mutant Rat Ogre. That's pretty freaking awesome. 100 melee attack. Should make pretty good contact here with the Tomb Scorpion. This is actually really big. Packmaster with the Scrying Stone being used here by Felcon. Scrying Stone is going to give it some ward save, but it looks like it just wore off right now. And yeah, those catapults in the back are really actually doing an exceptional job of pounding down, all the Skaven chaff units. And it looks like the Tomb Kings are winning the blob fight. Arc in the Black here able to use the Liber Mortis to give that physical resist to all these units. Granted, there's a fair amount of magic damage in here coming in from the Mutant Rat Ogre, and the Packmaster doesn't do magic damage, but it is what it is. Now, Jezzails in the back are shooting in pretty good, going after that Tomb Scorpion. And they are getting some pretty decent damage in there. Tomb Scorpion is, he's getting brought low. Here's the Mutant Rat Ogre continuing to fight, but Skaven leadership on their monsters isn't as good, obviously, as the Undead. Undead are more or less unbreakable. The Packmaster is going to be pulling back, and the Mutant Rat Ogre is now being attacked by relatively overwhelming numbers here. You can see the Arkans here, their Skeleton Horsemen shooting at him. It's just a little bit of a grim engagement. But this is actually really big for Felcon. Here in the back, Skaven Slaves have gotten onto the Screaming Skull Catapult. Might be able to actually finish it off. And some more Jezzails have come back, but oh no. Oh no, not like this. Here comes the Skeleton Chariots riding down the poor Globadiers. Those guys are going to be shattered off. And the Chariots have proven to be very effective here from the Flying Taco. I have to say, some very, very good play for sure. Now here the Mutant Rat Ogres are running for the tree line. Packmaster is trying his best to rally that Mutant Rat Ogre, but I think it's pretty close to the edge of the battlefield here, especially with the Tomb King's pursuit being very aggressive. Very, very good play there from the Taco, and chasing those guys down. The Jezzails, though, finish off one of the Tomb Scorpions. Look at that, man. And here the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep are trying their best to finish off the Skeleton Chariots, and it looks like they are succeeding to an extent. And look at these Death Runners. These guys are still going, dude. These Death Runners, their overall value, wow, they've only gotten 433 gold back. That's pretty crazy. But I guess they'll kill these Spearmen, and if they can go kill that Catapult crew down there, that would also be pretty substantial. So one Screaming Meme Catapult is down for the count. Skaven do have a bit of a presence here. Yeah, they got Jezzails, they have the Grey Seer, they have the Pit Fighters. But the fact that the Skaven, yeah, the Packmaster is getting broken. Look at that. Doom and Darkness actually used by Arc in the Black to chase that little rat off. And now we have the Mutant Rat Ogre. He's still going in the tree line, which does give him some cover from all this firepower. But I don't know if he's going to be long for this Earth. Losing the Packmaster there is a huge blow. Maybe if the Packmaster had sacrificed the Rat Ogre and pulled back to the gun line here, that could have given the Skaven enough to maybe fight back, but I'm a little bit concerned for them now. Their army here is very tattered, and the Grey Seer isn't like a combat carry. It's not like Deathmaster, Snicketch, or Skrolk, or any of those lords that really, really can butter bread pretty heavily, Here they come. You can see the chariot has fallen. Jezzails are still here. It's a very brave pack of Skaven, that is for sure. But it's only going to get worse once the Tomb Kings emerge from the tree line here, after having finished off the Mutant Rat Ogre and also the Packmaster. That's going to be very, very unfortunate for sure. So there goes the Mutant Rat Ogre. And now the Flying Taco is going to be emerging from the trees, ready to go, man. Death Runners, though, on the far side of the battlefield are going to be screaming in here. They've actually used their concealment bombs just for the anime style points. And now they're going to be leaping in here and trying to take these guys out. Yeah, there they go. Karate chopping the Screaming Skull catapults. Now, as far as their value, let's see. Yeah, they've almost paid for themselves now. I think Death Runners cost, what, like close to 1,000 or just over 1,000? I can't quite remember, but they'll be able to kill the artillery crew here. And, you know, taking out both catapults, or at least that catapult, is definitely a power play. Jezzails are going after Ark in the Black. Oh my god, Ark in the Black is on foot? I did not notice that. It's Foot Arkin. Look at this man. The myth. The legend. Here he comes. Ark in the Black waddling his way in. Clan Moulder trying to make its valiant last stand. We'll see how it goes. The Grey Seer urging his forces forward, saying, "Go forth, brave rats, brave children of the Horned Rat. We believe in you. We believe." Yeah, but the Grey Seer, he might have the dreaded 13th spell in his back pocket, which would be very, very big, actually. I'm pretty sure Falcon does. If Falcon is being Falcon, and Falcon is Falcon, I'm sure he will have the dreaded 13th spell in his back pocket. He'll have to wait out the ammunition for all of these forces to force them to attack and then use the spell. Because otherwise, if they still have range units in accordance with the banner rules, he could just fall back, right? And just, you know, not give a shit about that. And just wait out the Storm Vermin summon. But the Grey Seer is going to have to use it sooner than later, I think. Ammunition for the Flying Taco is still somewhat prevalent. Oh my god, what is this going to be? Oh, look at that! The dreaded 13th spell nukes the Skeleton Horseman Cavalry. Oh, that's so cool. And now the Storm Vermin are going after Ark in the Black there. It actually does do damage, too. A lot of people don't know that the dreaded 13th spell does do damage on impact. And many of the Skeleton Horseman archers are actually crumbling there. Jezzails are chasing in the distance and melee. And now we got the Council Guard. I mean, the Grey Seer is just going to have to hide here. Skeleton Horseman archers still shooting quite happily. These ones are about out of ammo right now. And oh, Ark in the Black, they're right back at it with tricks. That's a really, really big counterplay right there. Well played to the Taco, man. So Taco used the Skeleton Warrior summon. You see, if Falcon had gotten his Packmaster away from that engagement, which he could have, instead of trying to save the Mutant Rat Ogre, I think he would have won this game, for sure. But, yeah, you know, it just comes down to a little, you know, little plays like that here and there. Both players here playing very cool builds and, you know, having a good old jolly time. So Council Guard are holding, and you can see the mass changes. Like, this Tomb Scorpion is, like, just can't even, like, get past these halberds. Unless it gets that attack animation. Then it's like, peace! I'm out of here. Right as I say that. Oh, and then he goes right back in. Anyways, Tomb Kings are out of ammo, so at this point they have to have at least one unit attacking, which they do. They have the Skeleton Warriors, which are crumbling, so they can play that way. Hey, Matthew, thank you for the donation. He says, "Hey, Turin, happy holidays. What's your favorite bad unit you want to make work?" Gorage, probably. And that would be my 2 cents there, if you're talking about the new stuff. And Christian Manzanato, you can't tell, but under Arkin's robe are a pair of sick Jordans. Probably. He's got some... He can get some air when he's attacking, for sure. So that's going to be a Tomb King's victory. Skaven pretty much knew it was over at that point. So they withdrew. GG, well played. GG, well played. Now the Pillar of Bone. GG's. That was a great game. No, Packmasters are pretty low leadership. I mean, Brood Horrors. Like, I like how they play. Yeah, I think they're fine. The reason why Skaven are strong isn't because of like a particular unit per se. It's because of how diverse their roster is and how many ways they can play. Do you want more games? So we're about half hour into the stream here. We'll see if they want to play. Yeah, Gorich is, he's just like, yeah. They want the Plaque of Sotek as their map. Okay. Done. So we're doing the Plaque of Sotek, and we're going to have Tehenuin. Falcon on Lizardmen. It's going to be the Tehenuin boys. I forgot to check the damage numbers. I did, yeah. Yeah, it's alright. I'll get it for the next one. How are Turtle Ogres? They're okay. Ariel is pretty good in multiplayer Willow, yeah, for sure. She's more niche than I thought, but still is quite good. Got no time constraints. Cool. We're going hard. We're going hard. So it's going to be Wood Elves versus Lizardmen here. Flying Taco on Wood Elves. And Lizardmen are going to be Falcon with Nakai November. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Poor Nakai. Well, Nakai isn't going to be getting picked here, that's for sure. Probably going to be Lizard Moses. So Zotes, Mr. Pig, they lose pretty badly to like Rat Ogres. Not Rat Ogres, excuse me, Dragon Ogres. But you get a couple free spells. I think Zotes are good in heavy cavalry matchups. So I think you can justify using Zotes against like Bretonnia, against Empire. I don't know. I just haven't been able to make them work too well myself. I don't know what it is. I think they're still good because they have, you know, free spells and anti-large and all that sort of good stuff. But yeah, I haven't been able to have good success there. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I don't know what it is, my friends. Zotes lose to Dragon Ogres really badly in 1v1 combat. It's like, well, they can get the Dragon... Not really badly. A Zote versus a Dragon Ogre. Dragon Ogres will be left with like 30% HP or like 20 or 30%. Yeah. But they get spells, obviously, which is super useful. Like Earthbloods and Regrowth on the ROR variant. I've just had trouble making them work myself. It doesn't mean they're bad just because I struggle with them. It's just in my anecdotal experience. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I think they're still fine. You know, it's just not something I've been using a lot. Yeah. All's good in the hood. All is good in the hood. How about the ROR Zote with the Bound Heal? It's not bad. Yeah, the ROR Zote has Regrowth, which is very strong. So I can see that being a justifiable pick in like Bretonnian matchups and different things like that. Yeah, pretty much anyone who has like heavy cav threats, for sure, Dov. I agree. Like, Dov in chat says Bretonnia Empire, you know, Greenskins, Norska, like all these people that have armored monsters and, you know, various other threats of that nature. Yeah, Flying Taco used a really cool Zote build, actually. I was playing Empire, and he came in with like double Zote with like some Glade Riders with spears and different things like that. So it was not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, guys. And now for the forces here of the Wood Elves, we got Dryads in the front line. It looks like it's going to be 3 in total. Eternal Guard here in the secondary. And man, oh my God, look at this build from Flying Taco. Oh, he's doing it. Well, all right. So just as we were talking about Zotes, you get to see them in action. So for Flying Taco's army, Eternal Guard, Dryads, and Treekin are going to be in a massive erect vanguard here in the corner of the map. You can see here. Dryads and Treekin are vanguarding behind the lizard lines. And for the main battle line here, it's going to be double Zote. No RORs. So there are 4 Earthbloods in total. And I think they have 2 charges of Flesh to Stone as well. On top of that, we do have an Ancient Tree Man, 3 Glade Riders with Spears. And that is pretty much it. So here's your chance to get to see Zotes in action. Ancient Tree Man, of course, is the lore pick for the Wood Elves. For Falcon's army, it's going to be a Skink army for the most part. He's got an Ark of Sotek. He's got Croxagores. Oh, but look at this. The big vanguard of Wood Elves are coming. Oh, no. Falcon sees it right away. That's pretty rough. Yeah. Well, I guess he was going to see it no matter what. So the main Wood Elf force is coming up here. Now, the big problem with this style of play here from the Flying Taco is that the Zotes are going to be able to be screened a little bit easier, probably with chameleons and different things like that. But the Glade Riders with Spears are actually chasing them down. Yeah, here comes the Treekin and Dryad Blob. Honestly, probably sending the Treekin in first just to let them take that beating would be a very, very solid play here. And it looks like a charge coming in from the Glade Riders with Spears is mitigated by the Sacred Croxagores with their Power Fists. So able to get in there and push those guys back. Now the Zotes are pushing in. Zotes, of course, are pretty weak against missile play. They do have a little bit of armor themselves. They have 60 armor and also, 25%? That's not terrible. They got this scaly skin trait. And now they're going to be pounding into some chameleons, which Falcon actually leaves idle for just a moment. Glade Riders charging in to the cohort of Sotek over there, but then countercharged by the Sacred Croxagores. Now the Tree Men and Dryads and pretty much everyone else is going to be getting engaged here. So far the Zotes here are given the Flesh to Stone trait, which is definitely very strong. Puts them up to 120 armor and suddenly makes them very, very viable for sure against all this light damage, right? But they're being swarmed by Chaff, which is a position they're very, very weak in. So you can see Earthblood going down, but they're not going to want to stay here too long, as they are being hit by the red-crested skinks and perhaps the Croxagores. No, it looks like Croxy's decided to kind of get out of that engagement. So Wood Elves coming in for a big surround here. Oh no, but the Ark of Sotek is going to release the snakes! The snakes have been released. Oh no. Doom has come to the old world for the last time. Zotes charging into Kroxigors, an engagement which should be quite good for the Zotes. They are anti-large armor-piercing monsters, so we'll see how this goes. It looks like the Lizardmen were able to summon a Feral Manticore, which is going to be coming over here, as the Zotes are really putting a serious hurting on the Sacred Kroxigor, but the Snakes are able to fend off the Glade Riders. You can see they were pushed back pretty hardcore. Ancient Treeman piling in with his Dryads, and the other Zotes are currently pulling back, but very good usage of the spells here from the Flying Taco. He uses the Flesh to Stone as well as the Earthblood on those guys. But now it's going to be retreating with the advent of the Feral Manticore. Certainly not a bad idea by any stretch of the imagination. The other Zotes on the far side are being focused down by pretty much all the Javelins here in the center mass and also the Chameleons, but the Ancient Treeman getting in there, and I don't know if Falcon has great answers against the Ancient Treeman. How is he going to kill this? I mean, I'm looking at his army. I guess the Power Fist Kroxigors could do the trick. Like, if the Sacred Kroxis could surround the Treeman, I think they'd start getting some pretty fat damage for sure. Eternal Guard are forced back right there. And now the Zotes are trying to push past the cohort of Sotek, but also being pounded here by the Sacred Kroxigors in the process. Manticore Summon will be disappearing soon. Manticore Summons do cost 18 wins of magic now, so they have been nerfed relatively substantially for sure. Here comes the Zote Daddies piling into the Kroxigors. And those bad boys, what are they rocking? Yeah, 100 armor on them. Zotes, of course, do magic damage themselves and also make their targets a little bit more vulnerable to magic damage with the magic dampening, which I think is quite a cool combination. And the Kroxigors are holding their own. They haven't lost too many models yet. They're still at 12 of 12. It's a very, very even battle here. Glade Riders with spears being used to try and ride down skinks wherever they can. And the Wood Elves with the Treekin. It's interesting. We've seen a lot of Treekin builds today. I'd be really curious to know if the players are kind of messing around with the Treekin, or if it's something that we'll be seeing in, the Everchosen tomorrow, right? Really is a, potentially a pretty substantial new unit there. Not new, but something we don't see very often. Snakes are dropped once again. Zotes are in combat with the Flesh to Stone. Being focused by so much missile play, though. Cohorts, and also Tehenwin is here. Tehenwin does not have his item that imbues poison, but the Zotes with Flesh to Stone are quite tanky, but are slowly losing this fight. Of course, they are there without any support, so no surprises there. But the Treekin Zote blob here, if these Zotes could get away and maybe unify with the Treekin blob here, I think that would be their best bet. But now they're going to be surrounded by Kroxigors and Skinks, and they'll probably break here. Look at these little guys getting in there, causing some problems. Wood Elves can play a very diverse style of play now, for sure. You can play like rush builds with monsters. You can play, archer builds. You can play full kite builds. That's really the benefit of the DLC. More so is just the diversity of the roster now compared to how it used to be. So Treeman is still in good shape. Ammunition for the Lizards is actually doing okay, and you can see here, look at this. Falcon actually has 2 Skink Chiefs, and these little Skink Chiefs here are poking into the big Ancient Treeman and definitely doing some solid work. I mean, that could eventually add up. Those little darts, I think the weapon strength on them is like 400. It has terrible AP, but, over time, it can really add up. So the Treekin are holding firm. Sacred Kroxigors here are, they're holding as well. Obviously, they have good AP value, so they can punch through the Treemen. They also do magic damage, too, which is good, because the Treekin themselves have really good physical resist, if I'm not mistaken. We got the Bastiladon with the Ark of Sotek, and the Haggard Treekin Blob is fighting its best. Honestly, it's starting to look pretty good here for the Lizards. One Zote is like full health, so I guess if you're going to play Zotes, you go full all-in on the monsters, right? Like Treekin and different things like this. Because the healing can be really multiplicative with the 4 extra Earthbloods you get to heal like Treekin Blobs, which their HP is really, really tough to get rid of, right? So that's a pretty substantial buff. Looking pretty scary for the Lizards, actually. The Ark of Sotek does not have any snakes to release, and it is kind of being beaten on by a bunch of branches and oaks and various other things. But, of course, it itself needs to release its snakes into this blob. Falcon piling back in with the Sacred Kroxigors. Nikai also working on these Treekin, but my oh my. Those Treekin leadership. Oh, but the snakes have been released again. What kind of damage is that actually going to do? It doesn't look like too much. Skinks piling back in. Little dart guns coming in from the Skink Chiefs. Looks like those guys, I think, are poking into the Treekin here. Can't quite tell. Hey, Ben. Eifert. Happy Thanksgiving, Turin. Keep carrying on the board and stir crazy a lot of us on your back. I got you covered, man. Thank you so much, Ben, for the donation. Very generous of you. Cheers, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. Hope you guys had a good one. And the battle rages on. Tehenwin, Lizard Moses continuing to fight here with the cohort of Sotek. I don't know, this is a really close fight, actually. A lot of the Treekin are starting to get broken off, and the Ancient Treeman is here. I'm really curious to see the value the Zotes generated over the course of the battle. Where'd they even go, by the way? Where'd the Zotes go? Did they teleport to Age of Sigmar? No. There's one Zote here. Then there's some Zotes on the edge of the map who look like they're chasing off some Skinks or something. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have the Zoats, right? They're pretty good against monsters, but like, if you had Wild Riders instead of those Zoats, you would have been able to just massacre these skink battle lines. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just dependent on the matchup, really. Ariel is pretty good. She's niche, but strong. Yeah. She can be a really imposing force. So the Wood Elves are trying to hold, but it looks like the Lizards are slowly starting to pull back into this game. You know, when I saw that Death Star of like Treekin and Zoats, I really thought that the Lizards were pretty much out of this game, but it looks like Felcon is able to pull this one out. He does have a Manticore summon left, correct, and it is here with the Stand Your Ground buff from Lizard Moses. And I would imagine the Manticore is going to come in and maybe just attack the Tree Man in the back to try and pound away the leadership here. Zoats are pushed off, so let's take a moment while the blob fight continues to look at the Zoats and see what kind of value we got. So Zoats, these ones did pretty good, 1,400. I think they paid for themselves more or less. I think they're a little bit like 1,500 or in that ballpark. So those ones did pretty good. Those ones beat down the Croxagores, so they were able to get some value there. The other Zoats we'll have to take a look at on the post-battle screen. The Treekin looks like some of them have actually earned chevrons, it looks like. I don't think Felcon had any chevrons on them before the game, or Flying Taco, excuse me. Lizard Moses though, man. That little skink dude on the ground going hard, man. A nice proper 8-minute game, but the Ancient Tree Man is 100% going to die, and the little skink chiefs are proving to be MVPs. Like, these guys have probably gotten some decent damage. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, look at that. 629 gold earned back, which is about their cost point, more or less. 463. And they still have a ton of ammo left. I mean, they have 28 shots left each. They could probably kite the Tree Man, just like into the Shadow Realm here. So some pretty serious meme builds from both players, but still you got to see Zoats in action, so hopefully that... Zoats cost 1,700. Thank you, Quack. I couldn't quite remember their cost point. Yeah, so I mean, at least those ones almost got their value back. The flanking maneuver I don't think is what cost him the game, but alright. 1,100 and 1,400. Honestly, that's not a bad performance, considering like he lost the game. It's a decent performance. Treekin, wow, look at the Treekin. These ones got 1,200 gold back. These ones got 579 and 415. The chaff units all, you know, did pretty much more or less nothing there. But, you know, they held. They did their job. 1,200 there. Lizard Moses got 1,000. 483, 665. The Ark of Sotak with 635. Look at that big boy going. Trying his best. No, the Everchosen is going on tomorrow. It's live games. All the games are live. And the Croxagores did pretty well. 1,200 there, 1,000 here, and then 501. Yeah, no, they can't all be winners. GG, well played. All right, looks good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, basically, yeah. The Ark of Sotak did 635 on damage. Or at least with its gold accrued. All right. Unless you guys want to play more. I am fine with that. Just checking in to see what the players want to do. All right, so let's go ahead and rehost. Looks good. Oh, is it going to let me create a duplicate of that game? How's this? Add a human player. There we go. So I'll go Skaven here. I'll try my best to show you guys the Skaven Chieftain. It might not be the best pick, but it depends on the matchup, I suppose. You will do it to it. The Everchosen starts at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it'll be, sorry guys, I'm still tired from eating so much turkey. Oh my god, all the tryptophan and that stuff. I had it obviously for, you know, breakfast today, and I'll probably have it for dinner as well. Alright, so Skaven here to show Chief anyone you want. So we'll see what Felcon picks. Sounds good. All right, let's do it to it. Let's get beaten down here by Felcon. Who is the most competitive new lord? I like Drycha a lot. Drycha might be my vote. All right, so he's going with High Elves. Okay, so if he's gonna do that, I will go with Do we want the Fat Rat against High Elves? Probably is probably a good choice. Yeah. But I really wanted to kind of use Skrulk as well. Skrulk might get just sniped though. Yeah, we'll see. Who cares? We're going to try Skrulk Daddy. And I'm going to try him with this Skaven Chieftain. Just on foot. See how this goes. Oh, dude. For sure, Ian Hurst. Yeah, gravy, cranberries, yams, like all the good stuff. All right. Looks good. And then for our last character, we have our caster. So we pretty much have relative freedom here. Looks good to me. Looks golden. So since we have like all these foot characters, we can bring like some scary monsters too. Get a couple brood horrors, which are always really fun. Yeah, let's get a couple of those brood boys. I don't know if they'll be the best, but you know what? Who cares? We gotta treat ourselves from time to time. Warp Lightning Cannon against them. I don't know. Yeah, the Skaven Chieftain will be on foot, I suppose. Although in the Ogre, he's certainly a little bit more effective at guarding Skrulk. But if they just like stand together, I think that should be fine. Yes, good Anakin. Got you guys, and then we also need a bunch of Rat Ogres too, so I might have to like cut a couple things to get some Ogres. Oh my god, this army is just wild as hell. Do we have enough single entity damage? I guess with the Brood Horrors we do. Let's slap some chevrons on these Skaven slaves. Hell yeah. Oh, look at that. Our front line is now extremely elite. All right. You ready? Yeah, this build feels okay. It's got some teeth. Oh god. Gonna show new units here. Falcon scheming. I think we're good. Do we have the items on Skrulk? That's one of the biggest things. Yeah, Brood Horrors. I think 2 Brood Horrors should be able to fight monsters. Especially with like a Chieftain and like an Assassin. Yeah. It's good. It is good indeed. Hey Ben, thanks again for the donation, man. It means a lot. I'm gonna go get some more tea here after this game. Alright, we're loading into the Iron Sand Desert. No, the patch notes haven't been put out yet, so nobody knows like exactly what the changes are. I mean, if I spent a couple hours just looking through every single unit and cross-comparing them, I could probably figure it out, but, you know. Come on now. I ain't gonna do that. We'll get the patch notes soon, hopefully. We should probably... Yeah, we could just start deploying like this, I suppose. Mortar teams are really good here. Like, Giselles are good against the monsters, I suppose. But I'm like, you know, I have the 2 Brood Horrors here. I'm hoping those guys will be able to just cause plenty of disruption here. 2. Boom. These guys come back here. Yes, and the mass changes will help you protect your gun line a little bit. Granted, Skaven have like absolute garbage mass anyway, so I don't know how helpful it'll truly be. Wolf Rats. We obviously have the Wolf Rats. Looks good. I'm excited to try the Brood Hordes. This is actually, I don't know if I've done this matchup yet. Skrulk and the Chieftain will be in the front. Side by side. Best friends forever. We can get the Assassin there too. Look at the best pals. We got the little Skaven Chieftain here, all on foot. Red Spotted Drake. Hey Turin, you know how your bud Sparty never called you by your first name, but you call him Ryan all the time? Has your username been turned for... No, it hasn't. I don't know why. I just like... Calling him Ryan just comes second nature to me. Yeah, we got some Wolf Rats too. Could use the Wolf Rats defensively even. And the Brood Horrors can just be chilling here. Let's deploy a little bit off to the side a little bit, which will be better. It makes it harder to surround us. So Falcon is saying Eltharion got a cost reduction. Oh, look how good they're looking now. Oh, the Silver and Guard. Oh yeah, okay, shit. It's gonna be kind of scary actually. Sounds good, Goji. I will after this game. Alright, let's see what Falcon's got. He's got Skirmish Cav, he's got Bolt Throwers, all sorts of shit. Okay. We got some dogs. We can actually go harass him with some hounds. Look at that, all the Bolt Throwers. Maybe he was expecting artillery or something? I'm not sure. It'll be decent against my monsters, though. That's not so much against my foot characters. Okay, so what does he have? He's got Reaver Cav. My Houndos are just going to have to stay in then. Are those Silver and Guard back there? Yeah, they are. Oh my god. Look at this build. All the Missile Cav are coming for blood. Let's keep advancing up. What does he have? Eltharion up on the monster here? Okay. Okay, so he's using some spell, so what we're going to do is try and block with the rat ogres. Oh, okay, that didn't do much damage at all for him. That's good. We're just still going to keep moving up. We can't afford to, you know, waste any time here. Not even going to bother shooting at the Reaver archers for now. Until we get in the position that we can reach the bolt throwers. And then we can fight. Okay, looks good. Looks fine. The brood horse can go ahead and cover these ones. Looks okay to me. Mortar teams can start shooting at you. Now I feel like we're in a very cozy position. Mortar should be able to shoot here. No problem. Ooh, look at that. We got the damage right on his face. Yeah, that's nice. Eltharion could go in here, but I don't know if he sees the two brood horrors, yeah. Okay, let's send the hounds right up the middle. It seems like he's kind of neglecting that area, to be honest. Looks good, looks good. And our character squad can move up. Mortar teams, we probably want to just shoot at these guys, move you guys out, and yeah, alright, we got some damage. That's alright. We're probably going to lose those guys. We'll try and cover them if we can. Alright, so one of the artillery stations will go offline here. Can move up rats. Skrull can also prepare to summon some stuff. Can we save the mortar teams? I don't know if it's even worth it, to be honest. Let's move up. We can't really save them too much. Okay, we got one of his artillery stations, so we're going to go ahead and go after the other one now. And we'll go ahead and drop a Plague Monk summon right here. Looks fine. Okay, so the whole army is going to move up now. Skrulk is dropping a fat summon. And the Wolf Rats have done their job, which is great. Brood Horrors can pull up, pull up. It's going to take some time to kill these Silver and Guard, that's for sure. But the Wolf Rats are definitely doing the work of the Horned Rat. Alright, let's go. We're moving up. Mortar teams are going to get chased down, but that's fine. Chaff units can go engage there. Very good. Alright, let's keep going. Skrulk Daddy can pop the Rod of Corruption, which will hit both these guys. We'll go ahead and form a bit of a flank tunnel here. And now we need to pull the Brood Horrors back because they're just super sloppy. Ugh, that was a really ugly engagement. Alright, let's go after his other artillery station here. So Eltharion's doing some decent damage. Let's go ahead and summon you. See if we can salvage that other Brood Horror. Oh, okay, it's fine. Just keep bouncing back and forth. Keep trying to shut down the dudes there. I don't know what's happening to my rats right there. You guys see that shit? Anyways. Silver and Guard are getting very damaged. And, okay. Looks good. Get the Rat Ogres piling in here. You guys piling in here as well. And you guys can attack that bolt thrower position. It looks like he's going to chase off with those. Which is alright. So now we can go in here with our characters and hopefully just take out this noble. Let's use Lever One-Shoticus to try and lower that guy down. Get the Brood Horde piling in as well. And the Hounds need to just pull back here. And these Ogres need to pull back as well. Alright, go my precious, go my precious, go. And how is Lever One-Shoticus doing? Okay, we've almost got this character down, so let's get all our characters in a separate control group. Let's put them in 4. And get the Brood Horde to kind of work on him right there as well. The bolt thrower positions are still functional, but it's not too much of a concern. We can just summon rats on top of them. I'm hoping my Skaven will hold here. It looks like the other Brood Horde did come back. Great, let's go ahead here and get this guy scurrying across the battlefield. And this guy can come here. Alright, so 4, we got our characters. Now we can go after Eltharion with the Brood Horror as well. That's a little bit of a dangerous fight for him. Can summon some Plague Monks to fight here. Let's pull back. We don't want to overextend. Looks like he's got a bunch of cavalry fighting here too. Ooh, getting all spicy. Noble's down for the count too, which is nice. Alright, head him off. How's the other Brood Horror going? Oh my god, look at this fast rat. So we're gonna see if we can like hammer this guy here. Chase with that little rat horror thing. Oh my god, that's so funny how fast it is. Alright, stand your ground. Looks alright. Let's go ahead and summon a rat summon over here to shut down that bolt thrower. So you can get you guys going in there as well. And we need to get that Brood Horde back to the center mass. These ogres can keep chasing here, honestly. They're almost out of ammo. Alright, go, 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 go. Get on there. Shut down that bolt thrower. Our character blob is very, very slow, obviously. We can't get too mobile with that. Alright, the assassin a little bit overextended. We'll use trophy heads on you. See what kind of damage we can get. We do have the Chieftain there also. Rod of Corruption. Bounce over here. Brood Horror boy needs to get back. Path, path. And the Plague Monks are cutting through that, which is good. Eltharion the Grim, let's see if we can get him. I think we do have no summons at the moment, which is unfortunate. Eltharion's getting really beat up here though, which is good. Come on, give me that Eltharion. Okay, now we can switch to the Noble, since he decided to come over here. And unfortunately I think our other Brood Horror is... Oh, he's still alive actually, that's good. Still causing problems here. He's gonna try and soul punch me here, so we'll see if we could like juke it a little bit. Let's go ahead and move over here and see if we can shut down his artillery station. These ogres are still hunting around the map, which is hilarious. And we should have summons here, which is fine, so we can hopefully win this. We also have Liber One-Shoticus back. Yeah, so the Brood Horror hopefully can chase those guys down. Oh, he got us with it. Hopefully the Brood Horror will stay. It's a lot of Silver and Guard, man. It's a lot of Silver and Guard to focus on. Alright, let's pull you back. Can we get over here and like help out this poor Brood Horror? No, it doesn't look like it. See if we can. Keep moving, keep moving. Nah, we're not going to be able to get in, unfortunately. We do have one more rat summon, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Characters. Okay. Okay, we're making some progress in some areas. Reavers. We need to kill that Noble, though. That's got to be our next bet. And I have to save Liber One-Shoticus, as we call it here, for your boy. I don't think he's going to try and come over here into my Death Star. He doesn't have any artillery positions, which is good. Let's go ahead and see if we can reform ranks up here. Get the ogres going over there as well. We need to keep our blob together. We're in pretty good shape, more or less. Our characters, our Brood Horror is still healing. Skrulk is healthy. I need to save up my Winds of Magic, though. Okay. Looks like he's going to give me the Noble for free, potentially. So we'll get in there and just take out the Noble real quick. This guy's in some big trouble. That's really good for us. So let's just keep pathing after the Noble. Ignore the Silver and Guard for now. Yeah, my Rat Ogres are being picked off, and the Noble should be dead here in a second. It's broken. We need to make sure it actually breaks. That's really nice. If that Noble had survived, it would have been a little bit annoying. Alright, cool. Thankfully, we have like a bunch of foot characters. We'll keep the Brood Horror back a little bit, so he doesn't overextend. We're 1 per 22 right now, which kind of sucks. Alright. Brood Horrors can intercept the Reaver Archers. Yep, okay, that's right. We forced him back there, which is good. Pull back the Rat Master. See if we can get these guys over here in the flank. I believe Brood Horrors do poison damage. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna, unfortunately we're gonna get surrounded a little bit. We do have summons. So once it comes down to the character blob. Come on. Let's go after these ones. Those ones are a little bit more beat up here. Hey, look at that. We have some dudes over there. So, Rod of Corruption is going to be really, really good here. I don't think he'll go in with Eltharion. Oh, he will actually. Okay, that's fine. So let's pop Liber One-Shoticus on him. Pop Stand Your Ground. Drop the Rat Summon here. And when that is done, we will use the Rod of Corruption and hopefully be able to endure. Yep. Looks like we just got everything with his Rod. Which is awesome. So far, so good. Brood Horror is still healthy. We got Eltharion down pretty low. And you have to remember, all our characters are foot characters here. So they're not going to be easy to snipe, especially with Guardian and Anti-Large and all this stuff that I have. Yeah, some of them are broken. Nice Soul Punch right there. Hit Scroll. Yep, going in for the Gooning attempts. Nice play on his part. See if we can get Eltharion with a little bit of damage from the Brood Horror. Come on. There we go. Couple good shots in Eltharion, so at least he had to pay for that. The Brood Horror is a little trapped up, unfortunately. Skrulk Daddy can try and get over there. I don't know if the Chieftain's going to be able to. Okay. A lot of it's going to come down to this. If the Brood Horror can get a little bit more damage on your boy Eltharion, I think we got this, but if not, then we might lose. Come on. Come on. Get him. Oh no, he broke. Skrulk is the last of his people standing. Oh, we might lose this now. Eltharion is so low. Okay, 1 per 36. We need 14 to get that. Oh, now my leadership's killing me. Oh. Oh, no. Protect your lord. Okay, he's still here. Come on, Packmaster. Oh, why do you tear her out? Stupid Skaven. Come on. You guys are fine. Well, Skrulk's not doing the best. That'll wear off in just a second. Okay. The Packmaster should be back in a second too. Okay, let's see if we can get Eltharion here. Eltharion doesn't take any damage. Okay. The Skrulk, you just keep slapping. Let's go ahead and you stand your ground here. Stand your ground, definitely pretty opportune. Come on, Skrulk. Come on. One hit. One shot him. One shot and he goes down. Come on. Oh. Oh. Skaven slaves coming back in to try and help their masters. We don't have any magic. Rod of Corruption does not have unlimited charges. GG, well played. That was a close game. It was a really, really close game. Man, oh man, we were close. Yeah, that was great. So, but you can see the Chieftain's pretty useful. He did good. I mean, not in terms of damage, probably. Oh, look at that, actually. That's not bad. Chieftain got about 1,400 back. That was a good proper scrap, although let's see if the Chieftain can do any magic here. Come on, buddy. Don't break on us. No, my beloved rat. GG, well played. That was a really good game. Yeah, so the Brood Horrors were pretty good. I think the Brood Horrors did their piece. Oh, never mind. One of them did. Yeah, this one got 1,700 gold of value, which is great. The other one kind of got owned in the beginning. Mortar teams didn't do too good. Honestly, a full Moulder rush might have just been better, because his build was very designed to kill mortars. He had the bolt throwers and the cav units, so with the bows to snipe my mortar teams down. Yeah, well played. It was a good game. Real GG. Again? They do. It's over. How can I beat helmets? What you want to play now? Hey, we have a donation coming in from Jennifer. I played tabletop many years ago. Just recently got a new computer to play Total War. I've been binge watching your channel for the past month. Thanks for the tips, fun and friendly atmosphere. Hey, right on. Welcome to the community. Oh no, flying taco's coming. Here comes the flying taco. So I'll play some woodies this time. And we will fight on... Carrick Ungor is fine. Woodies for me. Coast for you. Oh no, he's going for the dreaded Vampire Coast. What can I do to stop this? Yeah, Jazale's could have been okay, but honestly with like quad bolt throwers, he would have been able to kill me anyways in that respect. If I had been safer with my second Brood Horror, I think I could have maybe won. But yeah, it was a good game. Oh no, he's going Beastmen. The Bray Herd. Okay. Who have you guys not really seen? Sack here. Sounds good, Goji. Saw your message. Okay. Let's see. What schemes can I surprise you guys with? Hold on. Let's get the wolf here. Yes, the wolf is here. Yeah, we haven't done sisters too much. I don't know how good they'll be against Beastmen, but you know, we can try. We can try something out. I feel like Drycha is really good here. That looks fine. All good. All right, what kind of build is the taco gonna bring? That's the question. Can never see enough aerial. I know. I'll bring something fun for you guys. This build isn't the build I've, you know, had really good success with, but I still think it's gonna be quite decent. Yeah. This looks all right. Man, we're a little bit tight on money though. Holy shit. That's some expensive stuff. Hey, take care, Guac. Get some rest. Good luck to you tomorrow, man. Drycha is really good here. You guys saw, I played this matchup versus Aerocastic yesterday, and our Wood Elves were able to do pretty well. Granted, he didn't bring Kazrak, so he was memeing a bit. You know what? That's fine. Sisters of Twilight, huh? No, I gotta do something more interesting for you guys. I've already seen that build I brought yesterday. I need to do something different. We need a caster of some sort. You guys want me to summon some great eagles? Yeah, Drycha's really strong in this matchup, I think. I think she's going to be a big player. Oh my god, 8 gold, really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, looks fine. Ready. Alright, this is going to be fun. I'm excited for this one. Oh man, stretch it on out. Yeah, we'll do an FFA at the end of the stream. Yeah. If we have enough people. We'll see. He's in some trouble. We got some Hawk Riders, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, actually. An interesting thought. Hawk Riders, pretty cool units. Yeah, so Wood Elves is a campaign exclusive unit, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Alright. Oh shit, I didn't see what map we're on, but that's fine. I'm gonna go get some water, guys. The Eagles are coming. No, Drycha can't use her campaign exclusives in multiplayer. No. Hey, it's good to hear you too, man. Excited for tomorrow. Got the big Papa Ever Chosen coming up. Who do you guys think is gonna win? So we got Falcon. We got Flying Taco. Let me just pull up the player list here. Make sure I get everyone. All right, so we got Fist Tech, Soothsayer, Guac, Evenstar, Lotus Moon, Taco, Falcon, Aerocrastic. I don't think I missed anyone. Yeah, it's 8. Yeah. Oh no. Someone's potato is acting up. Hopefully it's not mine. Let me minimize and check my internet connection. Seems fine. Okay, looks like we're good. Flying Taco, of course, is the Dark Lord of Beastmen, so if anybody can make the Beastmen work, the Bray Herd, it's going to be him.
For the eternal realms.
It's fine. Some Dryads in reserve, and we can get you guys and you guys. Glade Riders are mainly just to run intercept. Then, so we brought the Sisters, which I don't normally bring, but in this matchup, but we're going to try them on their Eagle, see how they snipe. Glade Singer's chilling here. 3 and 4. Looks good. Alright, let's party. Yeah, we got predictions. My money's on Cetra. Yeah, Arrow's definitely been playing pretty good. I honestly have no idea. There's just so many good players playing in it, so it's just like, it's the Wild West. Let's see how the Hawk Riders do here. I'm excited to try them out. So we're going to come forward and go into single target mode and see if we can start sniping the Bray Shaman. Hawk Riders, we can shoot Centaurs, and you guys can come over here. Move. Okay, he's got some dudes here. Is that Morker? Oh my god, it's Kazrak. Okay, Sisters are getting some damage in. It's fine. He's got Ungar Raiders. Okay, no problem. And we'll just keep sniping this character, honestly. Just juke those shots. If we could kill his caster. Ooh, look at the damage, man, his caster's taking. That's pretty nasty, isn't it? Let's keep shooting the Centaurs here. Can we rip a shot? There we go. Very good. Shoot them. Keep rotating. Oh, I forgot to bring their bow item. That's a shame. Alright, so we've broken that front. We've broken that front pretty good. Hawk Riders keep doing their thing. Great Stag Knights pull back. Now we can start switching onto you again. Dryads can go ahead and get ready to party as well. Okay, so now we need to start shooting the Minotaurs, 100%. That's the game plan here. Okay, looks like the dudes are abiding here. Hawk Riders are still just trolling about and causing some drama. Get you guys pushing in to intercept, pull you guys back. So far, so good. Sisters have definitely been doing some really good damage to that caster there. And now we can go ahead and overcast a regrowth on these guys. Keep them going. Hawk Riders can attack in melee, and one of you can attack in melee. Go here. Drads go here. Okay, all's looking pretty good so far. Sisters are still gooning his caster. Yep, we just need to keep that focus there. Hawk Rider should be able to cause some problems in melee. Yes, and now we can do a fat Earthblood. And those Stag Knights are really just holding like champs. Minotaurs still getting popped pretty good, but yeah, now the Gorbles in our backline. Shit's about to get real. Shit is about to get real. Alright, let's go ahead and pile in here, pile in here. We've gotten rid of his caster with the Sisters of Twilight. Our great Stag Knights are just going balls deep everywhere, which is awesome. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. Flying Taco's in a little bit of trouble here, I think. I actually like this build. I felt like this build was pretty good. Yeah, and our missiles are still just wrecking the Minotaurs there, which is fine. We better pull the Sisters back, though. They're taking a lot of free damage. Yeah, okay. We have Earthbloods, I think. We can heal the Stag Knights if we want to. Go ahead and see if we can trap up homeboys here. Archers go this way, archers go this way, and then pull you back as well. So now we can start sniping Gorble. I think that's next on our agenda. Nice rear charge there from the Taco. Okay, I don't know why they went over there, but that's fine. Can shoot you guys, pull you guys back. Gorble can get shot here. You guys go there, and pull these bows back this way if possible. We want to stay away from Morker. I'm pretty sure he does magic damage. No, he doesn't actually. I could have sworn Morker did magic damage. Well, anyways. How's this engagement going? Looks like his archers are still pretty functional. So let's pull the Hawk Riders over and start harassing the, yeah, our caster got killed, unfortunately. Not a whole lot we can do about that, I suppose. Back, rip some shots. Great Stag Knights are getting terror routes. We can also pull one of them in to break those Gore Herds real quick. And these Hawk Riders can fly over the top. Ooh, that's nice. We actually have some cav back there. That can do the trick. Alright, Gorble got popped in the face, which is good. Let's go ahead and start moving over here. These Hawk Riders can dive there. And Sisters are sitting safely up in the sky, which is nice. Earthblood. Yeah, we could just heal the Sisters. It's not Value City, but yeah, they're doing some really good damage. So now the rest of the Beastmen army we should be able to just run down here. With the great Stag Knights. Hawk Riders were pretty good this game, honestly. I really liked the variants I was able to get out of them. Oh my god, he brought Kazarak. Yeah, Kazarak got some tweaks, I think. Some minor little buffs here and there. But from here, we should get army losses. GG. GG. Beast people. Well, there you have the Beastmen. Yeah, the Ethereal Stag Knights are really good because of the terror against Beastmen. You can see they got 1,500 gold. They still didn't pay for themselves, but they also were still alive, causing terror. 840 here. Missile units, 590, 620, 990, pretty good. Hawk Riders did good too, 862 and 814. Sisters are really good at just sitting and picking off characters. 1,900 gold of value on them. Really not bad at all. Kazarak did absolutely nothing. 146 gold value. Gorble did decent with the caster here. Archers did decent. Centaurs kind of got worked on by those Hawk Riders. Yeah, well played, Flying Taco. A brave man picking foot Kazarak. Alright, so I think someone else is jumping back in here. Yeah, Beastmen definitely have it pretty rough. Alright. So I'm sure somebody will join here in a second. Ethereal Knights. Yeah, they're a little bit risky, Dactyr, I agree, but they were able to survive Viletide and a Spirit Leech, I think, or was it just Viletide? I can't remember. There was some sort of witchcraft on them, but we overcasted Regrowth and it kept them topped off pretty good. Because their HP value isn't too low. We got 2 spectators. I think Taco's coming back. Let me just check. For the next game, I kind of want to play some Undead, actually. Try the vampire counts. So, if you guys didn't notice, Vlad actually causes terror now. On foot. His Von Karstein ring is reusable with a lower ward save characteristic. Yeah, which is really nice. So Vlad is definitely, and he also does AP and melee, so that's pretty good. Let's look at Kazrak, actually. Kazrak's just such a meme. Yeah. Okay, Falcon's back. Alright. I'm gonna play counts this time. I want to try Vlad out. Hip Hop fan, if you want to see Wood Elves versus Dwarves, there was a really good battle yesterday on yesterday's stream. Alright, so Kazrak. Let's see what Kazrak looks like. I can't even remember where the Beastmen are. They're so haggard. Hold on. Okay, Kazrak. Yeah, his Dark Mail changed. So Kazrak gets a 20% ward save if he's in melee constantly. I think that's new. Aside from that, he looks pretty much the same. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I don't think there's been any changes to the Dwarf Lords other than the mass increase. Okay. Sounds good. So let's go ahead and pick Vlad. He knows what I'm bringing, so it's fine. I don't care. Vlad is here. He's ready. Wouldn't it be funny if I brought like Sylvanian handgunners? Just like a bunch of them, just surprise. Oh my god. Winds of Death? No, not Winds of Death. Vlad doesn't have good Winds of Magic regeneration, so like with him, it's, in my opinion, it's not worth it. Now the question is, do we go Banshees or do we go Scabscraith? I think Banshees probably here. Although Vlad is like going to be really hard to snipe, so maybe White King Scabscraith to clear out Chaff. That could be fine. Let's do that. It's really cool that Vlad causes terror now. Peasant archers and shit, you know, that could be something. They changed Kazrak's Scourge. Okay, that's encouraging. And try a couple of these guys. Fargeist now have better AP values too. Black Coaches against Bretonnia, probably not. I mean, I could go triple Blood Knight. That's very much like the meta. Just getting the good engagements. But I think with Vlad, I want to play like a little bit of a different style. Get a couple Crypt Horrors. That could be fun. Do we want any Graveguard against? No. I don't think we need Graveguard here. Skeleton Spears. Could go for some bats up in the sky. Yeah, because hopefully Falcon's not watching the stream. If he is, then he'll know I'm scheming. Corpse Cart will be fine to mix in as well. Corpse Cart's so slow though. Oh, what map? We just did Karakongor, so let's just do like a smaller map, I guess. We've done some big ones. The Dragon Isle. We could do like one of the quest battle maps or something. That could be pretty fun. You guys want the handgunners? Yeah, we'll do Troll Country. Okay, looks okay. Looks good to me. The Devils would be kind of interesting to mix in. Let's actually get them. Yeah, very cool. Fellbats to chase down the skies. Spears. No cav counts here. Oh my god. Do you want to bring like a Mortis engine even? Claw of Nagash? You know what? Screw it. Let's get wild, man. And we can throw some chevrons onto... I mean, he's playing Rapanse. We might as well meme a little bit too, just to make it fair. If we just go like cutthroat vampires, it's not going to be as fun. Even though I still might lose, but yeah. All right, so we're going for like a Vlad Blob Star. Yeah. What's the most haggard faction post-patch? Beastmen? Yeah, Beastmen are pretty haggard. Ugh. Yeah, okay. I'll look at dwarf characters soon. Ram him with the pigs. I wanted to go with some Vargeist. Vargeist now have good AP, so... One handgunner? Oh my god, that would be funny. Red shirt guy. Hopefully you survive the stream, red shirt guy. If that's a Star Trek reference. I think it is. One handgunner would actually be a huge difference. Robbie, you don't play, but yeah, it's a really fun game to watch, even if you don't play, in my opinion. Falcon is a creature of the night. He stays up very late. Though he hates undead, he's certainly got the midnight hour doing his bidding.
Tops
Alright. This should be interesting. I have no idea how this is going to go, to be frank. Alright. We got Vlad valiantly leading the charge. We got his White Kings by his side. I don't know what Falcon's going to bring. Probably just a million archers, to be honest. Which will probably just wreck me, but it's okay. That's what the Fellbats are for. If we kill archers, we have a Mortis engine with Vlad, so I feel like that's pretty strong. Whatever, here we go. Big, powerful control groups. Yeah, I'll try and take a look at dwarves before the end of the stream. Yeah, Beastmen have their summons for sure, and you have to also remember that they brought Kazrak against us. Although I think even if it was Morkur, I don't know how different the outcome would have been. Probably, maybe a little bit. Raffle says, your stream is currently making me not do a math modeling project. Oh man. This cursed wretched cough I've had. You guys will have to forgive me if I Palpatine cough all over the Everchosen tomorrow. I've had this like awful cold for like, well, it's not, I feel great. It's just my throat has had this like lingering trollingness about it. Yeah, it looks about right. Peasant archers, you know, same old jam. What do you have, Grail Guardians? Grail Knights? Oh my god. Yeah, he expected Blood Knights. Little did he know the Inquisition of Haggard Bats and Vargeist is coming for him. Yes, my deathless minions, charge! Charge! Okay, what does he have? Foot Squires? What the hell? Oh my god, okay, well, maybe they did get buffed. Mortis Engine we gotta keep back. Okay, Cryptors are getting popped in the face, no problem. It's to be expected. Let's pull them back. So Vladdy Daddy. Let's go get zombies fighting peasants, which I think is pretty funny. Characters, let's get you in here. You guys can do this business, and now we can go ahead and fly over with the Fellbats. All you guys as well. Pull in. Mortis Engine moving in as well. Scab Scrape. Right on those archers. Looks fine. Cryptors, pull you guys back. Hardcore. Hardcore retreat. Okay, so he's starting to get his business going here a little bit, so we can go ahead and do this. Homeboys can do that, and the Mortis Engine can move up. Move up. Go, go, go. Push it. Push it real good. You guys can come back in now, and we can go ahead and drop an invo soon. Let's go ahead and drop a zombie summon on top of his archers here. Actually, a skeleton summon. Oh, I don't remember Vlad having Arcane Conduit. That's kind of cool. Alright, you guys can attack there, which is fine. And Scab's Wraith, we can go ahead and do this. Right down that pipe. Move you guys up, and you guys can just keep fighting on them. So far, so good. Let's get those Fellbats back. We're moving up. The Bretonians, of course, are taking some serious damage here. But now they're out of ammunition with their yeah, we just need to fly over the Fellbats, make sure they don't come back. Come on. Back this way. Back you go, little buddies. Alright, Peasant Bowmen. You guys just keep grinding up. Keep grinding up. Get the Fellbats collapsing there. Looks good. The Mortis Engine's healthy. And yeah, we were able to get most of our Vargeist away, which is excellent. Scab Scrates will be off cooldown soon. Yeah, we need to finish off these peasant archers here. No Blood Knights, huh? Everyone expects the Blood Knights. Okay, it looks like the Knights might be coming in for a charge here, which is fine. I think we have a zombie summon to actually drop on top of them here, which will help us mortis them a little bit more. You guys go back there, kill those. So it looks like Falcon's paying attention there, so we'll just send one. Nope, we'll send none. We'll come over here. Fellbats can go chase those archers down. The longer this goes, the better. The Mortis Engine draining is quite good. Let's get into the tree line there, make sure we don't get isolated there. And the Fellbats are moving back here to go after them. Vlad does have invocations. We can drop here. Oh, boom! One White King a little bit isolated here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, if he just wants to follow me around with his freaking knights instead of using them in combat, I'll take it. And the grind will wait for no man. Let's go ahead and push into those Grail Knights, get the Skeleton Spears pushing back there. And just keep chilling. Keep chilling like a villain, man. We could actually get the flyers to go kill these spearmen at arms real quick. Yeah, keep moving back there. Looks good to me. Alright, let's pull the Mortis engine back. It's not at its healing cap by any stretch, but... yeah, very good. Those Vargeists will hopefully tear apart some of those units. We need to keep that Mortis engine alive. Vlad and company are doing great, so let's drop another zombie summon here. Cool, so we broke those guys. We can go ahead and attack these Grail Knights now, actually, with the Vargeist. Yeah, he's trying to shoot it, but we're just trying to juke these shots to the best of our abilities. We have a Scab Scrape, so let's go ahead and drop it right down the pipe there. Should kill them, hopefully, or at least do some damage. He got some other ones back. We're getting some decent punch here. We have Skeleton Spear support. Yeah, let's see if we can get away with these dudes. Yeah, all the Knights are coming in now. Quite a grind, if I must say so myself. I think we have another Scab Scrape we can use too to... yeah, that'll do it. Cool, so unfortunately some of our Vargeists did get caught there. Nothing we could do about that, really. So we'll keep just hounding these Grail Knights. You guys can go push on them, because wasting time on Foot Squires is stupid. Oh man, my grip. I don't know what happened with this thing. See if we can save it here. Despite some sloppy control. Let's get the Flyers to go back here and go after the Peasant Bowmen, and the Mortis engine needs to run back into the trees. We did get the Imbo off on it, which is nice. Just keep moving here, keep the Mortis engine going as well. Those Peasant Bowmen have been karate chopped. Again, just like slow pushing them into the corner is the way to do this. Yep, Mortis engine's healing. That's great. Keep these guys up in the sky. We have the Von Karstein ring. We haven't had any need to use it though. Alright, Felcon's circling. He's gonna probably go for my weaker position here, which is fine. Those guys are shattered, so let's go make sure these guys shatter over here. Mortis engine's chasing off all the Bretonnians. So, yeah, we just need to keep this force together here. Especially if we can get this Corpse Guard back, that'd be quite nice. I'm gonna lose this position though, obviously. There's just too much. Although he'll take some damage in the process. Those Peasant Archers are broken. Great. So now it's just our little blob of heavens here. I think I still have 4 summons. Yeah, that's great. Wow, and look at this. We have both Skeleton Spears, yeah. Let's get Vlad moving in. We can go after the Foot Squires. All these guys just pile in to fight the Foot Squires. We'll get the double White Kings to move into them as well. Mortis engine just needs to be protected here. And we can actually drop a fat Imbo here over the top. Go, go, Corpse Cart. Go, go, mighty Corpse Cart. That'll be a nice Imbo. Yeah, that's good. So now the rest of it we just save for the goodies. Let's get zombie summons here, get you there. Flyers are healing, which is excellent. But, you know, we still have to deal with a lot of scary shit. So the characters are trying to goon me out, so let's get my characters. See if we can save it here. Zombies move in. Mortis engine is fighting. We have a zombie summon on top of these guys. We can go for the weak side of the formation. Yeah, he's actually pushing the Mortis engine out of the formation somehow. That's weird. Did we get to that character of his? Oh, that's Henri La Massif. See if we can get him here. Maybe fly over the top. Go after him with our Vargeist at this point. Okay. Okay, the Mortis engine's still going. Cryptors are still going. We do not have a zombie summon. We can use Master Beguilement to lower their melee attack here. Mortis engine's still draining, which is good. Yes, we are killing Henri La Massif. The Vargeist engagement was worth it if he dies. Yeah, it looks like the Mortis engine just died, unfortunately. We'll drop the zombie summon back here. Try and tarp at some of those knights. Okay, Henri La Massif is broken. We still have a Corpse Cart, which is cool. We need to kill him though. We can't just like, you know, limp noodle it here. Okay, Henri is shattered. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I think this is summoned. Yeah, so we have a couple summons left. How much does it cost to summon zombies? 4? Okay, good. So at the very least we get one more there, which is great. Characters can go after Rapanse here. Hopefully we can do some damage. You guys move forward. We have the Vargeist if we want to rear charge and, you know, slam jam, space jam things here. Could send one to go kill those spears real quick. It's probably a good idea. Vlad's going to be a tough cookie to crack, that's for sure. We'll use the Von Karstein ring right here. Pull back through here, get back up in the sky. Just make sure we don't lose anything silly. Grail Knights, Grail Knights. We do have Scab's Greats, but there's like not too many good targets for them, sadly. Yep, we got back up mostly. Looks like he caught maybe like 1 unit or something. Vlad's gonna be a pain to kill. Vlad is definitely gonna be a royal pain to kill. Okay, so now we drop the summon. That will trap a lot of his knights. And we can decide to attack with, yeah. We can attack with the creatures now because we have the heroic support. Very good. So a lot of Felcon's Grail Knights were trapped. We have an Arcane Conduit, which means we might be able to get a little something going. Scab's Graith. I don't know what kind of damage Scab's Graith actually does against light armor. Let's try and get a timing right there. Oh, I think we actually hit him. Great. Okay, let's go after his caster here. We're losing a lot, but so is he. How's my freaking corpse cart so damaged? Yeah, the Grail Knights are falling in droves. He's gonna have to deal with my characters. One of the White Kings is trapped though, which is a shame, but he lost his caster also. This guy is unfortunately probably down for the count. The Devils are back, which is good. We can use them to chase things down. So I think Vlad can beat Rapanse, no problem. Yeah, Grail Knights are just really, really damaged. So let's go chase down those Grail Knights with them, and then the other ones can fight these. At least threaten here. I don't think we're going to be able to save this guy. Let's say pull him back. Maybe he can kind of do his thing there. Okay, we got Rapanse. I don't know if he's actually attacking right now. I think he... Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Hopefully Vlad can win this. It's going to be a tricky pickle. We don't have any more summons. We've chased those guys off, which is nice, so we can pull them back. The Devils can go ahead and attack these guys here. Ooh, Vlad actually taking a bit of damage. That's so scary. So pop the Von Karstein ring here. And I don't know if we'll be able to get away with this cycle charge here. Yeah, we need a summon, although this Scab's Graith will be pretty useful. That'll hit more or less everything here. Yep, we lost the Devils there, unfortunately. So you can go get that character away. Alright, Vlad's knocked over. We have Arcane Conduit, but Wind's Magic is pretty much a non-factor at this point. See if maybe the mere presence of these flyers will keep them at bay. Come on, Vlad! Vlad's actually doing really good. Come on, we need to kill the, Yeah, hopefully they can kill that character. Nope, doesn't look like it. I think he got us, yeah. Well played. It was a really good game. Really, really close. Okay, Arcane Conduit will get us 1 per 116, yeah. So now it's just up to Vlad the Chad. We do have Master Beguilement. He has too many Grail Knights left, though. That's the problem. Let's see if we can get some damage on Rapanse here with our dudes. Rapanse is pretty armored, too, but Vlad, again, has AP now, so that's something to consider. We do have Master Beguilement, so probably using it on Grail Knights, I guess? Hard to tell. Okay, Rapanse is coming back in. We can use Master Beguilement on her, but it looks like she's just going to charge in and out there. Yeah, no Scab's Graith, unfortunately. Looks like Vlad made contact, which is good. Let's see if maybe Vlad can hit that character. Vlad's tanking like a champ. Let's see if the White King can get that character here. Come on, White King! Maybe Banshees would have been better. Yeah, Felcon's control is really good. It was a good game. We were ahead for a while, but in the end, the Var guys couldn't really do too much because of the Grail Knights. GG, well played. GG! But you guys can see, he's pretty good. Like, Vlad is definitely not bad. It was a close game. Vlad Rapanse. We'll definitely have to cast that one separately. Rapanse. Well, you have to cycle charge with Grail Knights. That's how they work. Alright, so Vlad did pretty good. Vlad accrued 1,700 gold. White Kings did okay. Mortis Engine control could have been better. Yeah, definitely. Cryptors did all right. Vargeist did decently. Look at that. So you got 892, 882. Spears and zombies obviously did that, but Vlad didn't do bad. Honestly, Mortis Engine almost paid for itself too. Rapanse, holy shit! Did Rapanse get changed or something? Look at that. Rapanse did 15,000 damage. Holy shit! Guys, look at Rapanse. Oh man, that's crazy. And archers all did fine. Grail Knights did fine, but Rapanse hard carried this, guys. Look at that. Yeah, that's crazy. GG, well played. Oh, he already left. Rapanse damage. OP. Yeah, that was fun. Holy shit. Yeah, Vlad was good though. Yeah, the White Kings did pretty good with the Scabs Greats, like the AoE damage abilities. I don't know if Lady Carsine has. No, she still doesn't have like the good AP values. All right, we could do some woodies. Holy shit. Yeah, she hit Vlad a lot, but I mean, she connected well too. I know, Falcon. We were just talking about that. Hold on. I'm going to get some hot water for my tea. Whoever wants to play next, Falcon, send him in. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, Falcon's micro is insanely good, too. Insanely good. Yeah, he played really well. Despite being in a losing position in the mid-game, like, he was able to, like, cycle charge my Mortis Engine, clear my chaff, and isolate my threats, which was really good. That build I brought was decent, though. Like, even with no Blood Knights, I thought it did pretty well. Alright, let me see who's coming in next here. Alright, perfect. Looks good. Looks good. Alright. So... wood for me. We're gonna go some hard wood this time. We'll switch between old factions and new factions. Maybe I'll try and close out the stream with some dwarves. We'll see how this goes. Should be good. Oh my god. Rapanse was terrifying. She was an unholy terror. Is he gonna go greenskins? Okay. Mean and green. Huh. Okay, who do I want to bring against greenskins? I got some schemes. I had a build that worked very well against greenskins earlier. I gotta respect the trolls. The troll toll is something that I may be forced to pay here. Okay, looks good. Cut that. Okay, that's fine. You guys are ready for the monster mash versus the greenskins, huh? Archers actually ended up with 1,400. Oh, that's really good, Falcon. Yeah. Well, I shut down one of your archers early, but the other ones kind of like routed and then came back and were able to get some good value. So, not surprised to hear that they did some good work for you, brother. Oh man. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I don't have a caster in this army. Something is wrong. Okay, I like the way this army's coming together. A little bit light in some areas. Vulture Ridge is just an absolute god-awful map, so we'll switch it to something else. Powerful with is fine. Show feet. Durthio against greenskins could be okay. For sure. I'm trying to experiment with like a lot of the newer stuff though, just to see how it plugs in. We'll cut you. And cut this. And get a little something out of that. Yeah, I don't know how effective those guys are going to be, really. Yeah, we'll cut them. I did not like the way that was looking. I guarantee it. Do we have any money left to do anything fancy with? Alright, looks good. Let's party. Good luck to you, man. Let's have some fun. Optimus Prime and Zote Goon Squad. No, I'm trying something out. I wanted to see if this would work against greenskins. Ah, that's some delicious water, I have to say. Thanks for hanging around, guys. Ariel gets knocked over too. Yeah, she does. Ariel's very good in blob builds. I'm not playing with Ariel, though. I mean, I should get an Ariel game before the day's over. This is Sisters of Twilight, so I'm trying them on their Eagle again. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Prey of Anathrema. It's never been my playstyle. Falcon says, yes, Vlad without interruption from Knights would have destroyed Rapanse. For sure. For sure, with the Von Karstein ring. But you had the Grail Knights also doing some really good damage, too. With some masterful control, dare I say. Alright, so we brought the Arwar Dryads. We also brought the Ghostly Dryads, which is quite cool. See how they do. And we brought some Starfire Shafts just to kill like trolls and, you know, pretty much anything of value there. Should be just fine. Sisters of Twilight. Oh no, we should have brought Hawk Riders too. I mean, I wonder if our Beastmen build would have worked here. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. And now we have the Great Stag Knights in 3, Wild Riders in 4, and these guys can just bounce as needed.
It is done.
Ready. How big's his army? Oh, okay. Decent. Oh, the blocker. Okay, sorry guys. I saw it eventually. I look back every now and then. The condom hath been removed. It's funny, I can like see the stream replay and it's like 30 seconds behind, so I just have to watch you guys suffer for like that long. Oh my god. Great Stag Knights against greenskins I feel will be pretty good too. I feel like rushes against greenskins are also very strong. Yeah, looks like he's still setting up, so no worries. So how bad, let me know, how badly do you guys want a screen blocker at Tomorrow's Ever Chosen? Like, is it something you guys lay awake at night dreaming of? Because it could be arranged. Oh, I almost brought Blade Singers, but I figured, yeah, they would just get focused down by a bunch of shitty archers. Yeah, we had some good Skaven games. We had good Skaven games, yeah. Today, we had a couple. We had them win, we had them lose. A little bit of everything. I think he's still setting up his army, I'm not sure. Oh, there you go, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and square up to the army. We can go ahead and get our lady, and let's try Spray Fire mode on these dudes. Great Stag Knights are going to have their hands full, that's for sure. Looks like some missile attacks coming in. See if we can dodge it. Oh, yeah, we did actually kind of dodge it. That's nice. Alright, so let's see if we can get that Orc Shaman. And then if he comes in range, yeah, he's going to be in range here soon. Okay, Orc Shaman is going to get sniped there. Let's see what kind of damage that does. Not too much, but it adds up, you know. Alright, Stag Knights are chilling. Stag Knights can run down Spider Riders super easily too. That's something to consider. Archers, we can scoot them up a little bit to give some cover support to the sisters up in the sky. Oh, we gotta try and juke that. Oh, yeah, look at the matrix on that, huh? It's pretty cool, huh? Alright, so these spider riders will 100% die, because stag knights are way faster than them. Yep, they're done for. And now we can try sniping the orc shaman. We can go in spray fire mode. We'll take off fire at will. They might... Huh. We might not actually break them. Let's go ahead and pull back here. That's enough damage. I'll take it. That's a win for me there. Okay, let's move up. Go to single fire mode, and we can't reach the target we want, so we can start shooting into the Savage Orc Biggins there. Stag Knights have done their piece. Wild Riders can go up and start cycle charging as well. Alright, pull you back. We can get the infantry shooting into the Savage Orc Biggins here, and these guys can go into Grom the Paunch. We can get the Wild Riders going to Grom the Paunch, actually. Stag Knights here to defend. Looks good. Now we can start shooting the Orc Shaman. We can also use the Quiver Bow thing. Alright, what are these? Alright, damage looks alright. Grom the Paunch getting wrecked pretty good there. Stag Knights are just defending our flanks, so let's go ahead and just keep charging there. Spider Riders going in, pull you guys back, keep the Dryads going. And these Dryads can engage those Savage Orcs, and now we can switch on to, those are just Orc Boys. So we can start shooting as like little skirmish units. That should be fine. We kind of got pulled into a bad engagement there. No problem. Alright, so the Great Stag Knights are pulling a great flanking maneuver, and definitely doing some good damage. Pull an Earthblood here, get these guys back. And the archers can, yeah, we have some guys coming in, so let's get our Stag Knights to just go hammer those goblins. Otherwise, they're just going to be absolute trolls. The middle has broken. Hadrius has gotten in. We need to pull the Stag Knights back and try and stabilize our lines. Wild Riders, unfortunately, are not in good shape. Alright, so let's just keep shooting here. See what kind of damage we can do. Stag Knights, go, go, go. Power Stone, active. Shoot the Stone Trolls. Shoot the Stone Trolls. Do we have any cav back? Yeah, we do actually have some. Alright, Stag Knights have engaged into the center mass here. The Orc Shaman is getting pretty low for sure. Move these spears here. It's fine. We pull you guys in, get them back. Wild Riders have also come back, so they can go hunt down these little dudes here. Yeah, I mean, we're getting some good work in for sure. Dryad's definitely not bad. Let's go ahead and start trying to snipe the trolls down. I think that's probably a little bit more efficient right now. Alright, so where are them trolls at? Shoot them here. Get you guys to keep going back, and the Spellsinger of Life can go ahead and regrowth herself since she's probably going to die here. Do we get it off? Ooh, Grom the Paunch just giving the dirty to that character right there. Alright, so we can go ahead and slam into these guys. Sisters are still up in the sky doing their thing. Move some spears into fight, shoot those trolls down. Maybe save that caster? I'm not sure. Well, Stone Trolls still haven't lost too many models yet, which is a shame. Some spear units who can hopefully do this. It's a good game so far. Losing my caster there was really shitty. That was like not necessary at all. Yeah, trolls are broken, so let's go ahead and chase them down with the Great Stag Knights. Yeah, some Spider Riders are going to get in, unfortunately. Let's see if we can pull these guys back. Can't save them all, so let's just save these ones. Alright, so Stone Trolls are broken. Unfortunately, we're taking quite a bit of damage there, so we need to get our sisters away. Looks good. Stone Trolls are actually shattered, so now we can pull these guys back. Spears, let's go ahead and brace them here for the Paunch. Get the Stag Knights moving in, shoot them with a little bit of that sweet, sweet bow fire, and pull you guys back as well. We could start going after the Paunch, actually. Probably not a terrible idea. Wild Riders were able to do pretty well for themselves there. Pull the Dryads back. Paunch is a little bit beat up. He doesn't do magic damage, so the Dryads should be okay here. Let's pull these guys back more. Cycle charge a little bit. You gotta shake and bake him. Shake and bake, baby. Grom is, if we can break Grom, ooh, look, our caster actually did get the regrowth off, so that's good. If we can salvage our caster, that's gonna be really nice for us. Okay, let's shoot those biggins. Keep shooting at Big Chungus here. And Dryads, maybe you guys can get in and fight those Savage Orcs. Nice Vindictive Glare. Nice. That was really good. We need to kill that stupid Night Goblin Shaman. He's causing so much problem. So many problems. Okay, a little bit isolated here. Let's go ahead and overcast regrowth on the Lost Sylvan Knights. That's going to be a huge, huge breadwinner. So we got Grom like pretty surrounded right now. I think we should be able to break him. Ah, the orcs are coming in greater numbers. Let's get the caster back here. Yeah, breaking Grom is like priority number 1. Because then we can chase them off the battlefield using the sisters. Yep, Stag Knights, just get them down if we can. And hopefully we can just get these archers back too. That'd be extremely nice. Oh, he got away! Grom is so slippery! Alright, let's see if we can just pop him in the face real quick here. Maybe seal the deal. Alright, archers, can you shoot the paunch? Paunch is very low. We need to heal our sisters. Or else they're gonna just die to another like vindictive glare or something. He's so close to dying. Come on, sisters, finish him. Oh! Okay, Stag Knights are in great shape. Paunch is finished. Now we can pull back the Great Stags and the Wild Riders and just try and kite the Savage Orcs a little bit. We have like all kinds of random ass Dryads all over the battlefield, which could be a really, really good play for us here. Alright, let's try and dodge this. He's going to Vindictive Glare us again. Oh, dodge it, dodge it. Partial dodge. I'll take it. Let's go Spray Fire mode on the Savage Orcs. Then we can get a surround on them and try and butter their bread that way. Actually, hold on. Let's go for a heal here first. Alright, looks good. So we got the heal. We missed the sisters. That's stupid. It's okay. What does he have here? Savage Orcs will break as soon as I charge him here. Looks good. And now we have some Wolf Riders. And I think we go single target mode and kill that stupid shaman. He's been trolling me all freaking day, man. A lot of greenskin stuff rallying here. We still have a full health Spellsinger too, which is really nice. How are the Dryads doing? Let's pull you guys back. Looks like he overchased with some Orc boys back there and left them in the Shadow Realm. Those are the unbreakable goblins, unfortunately. Sisters are still sniping away. We should be able to get a terror out here of some sort. Ugh, there's so much stuff here. Let's get the sisters charging in with the Spellsinger. They should be able to break that position. I think the Stag Knight should be fine. They have a lot of support here with some infantry coming in. Not enough for an Earthblood yet. Okay, that build worked pretty well. Makes me think though maybe just Orion would have been better. Although damage on the sisters is pretty good, 1500. That seems like the average level they usually hit. Alright, so let's go kill that little Goblin Shaman. He's like the only thing that could maybe do something against us at this point. We can go save our ammo. Just attack with the Hawk. Pull you guys in. Dryads are coming back. Yeah, we need to kill that little Goblin Shaman. GG, well played. That was a really good game. Holy shit. That was a close one. Oh boy, what a scrap that was. Sisters. I have so many replays to cast now from these streams. Oh, hey, my lovely wife is here. Lady Turin in the house. Hell yeah. Look at that. Man, what a scrap. I felt a little bit stressed at many points during that game, I must admit. Great Stag Knights, again, MVPs in that matchup. 1500, 2500 on the Great Stag Knights with 14,000 damage. Dryads did pretty good. These ones got 819 back, paid for themselves. Other Dryads did alright, nothing too crazy. Archers, ooh, look at that. One of the Starfire Shafts got 1700 gold of value. Alright. Pretty good game. Grom the Paunch was solid as always, 1700. His sniping squad was really nasty. Look at the gold value on that little shaman from his little missile attacks. He was able to drop some serious bows. Savage Orc Biggins kind of got wrecked. One of them actually did really well. Yeah, it was a hard fought game. All right, so I'll do one or two more games. How do you feel about Azag Daka from the other perspective? Yeah, Azag could be fine. Azag's good too, because Spirit Leech, like constant Spirit Leeching on the Stag Knights could be really strong. We'll see what our next foe would like to play. I think I'll play some Empire. Can find a map to do here. I can't remember if Waldenhof is a good map. The Wildwood Prison. That's one of the new maps. It's not the best. The Chill Flow. Chill Flow actually isn't a terrible map, mind you. I think Summer Song's alright. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Just clanked my glasses there on the desk. I will go Empire. Time for the Sons of Sigmar to rally forth once more from the deep. Rats, wood, anyone. Let's party hard. We've got the Flying Taco here. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, so we got some hard wood coming in. I have a build for this that I think is decent against Wood Elves. I don't know, we'll see. Captain Mustache, of course, is going to be here. Volkmar the Grim, as you know. What else do we want? Sigmar Sons. Sigmar Sons are always welcome in the family here. It's kind of scary because Stagonites are just so fast and furious, you know? Like, how do I deal with those guys? Also, Arrows of Kurnus are something to consider. I could go for artillery. Yeah, I guess just a couple of these is probably fine. And then for our caster, bring you. All right. That looks good to me so far. How do we stop his mass, like the frickin' big chung guy, you know? That's the scary thing about this matchup now. Yeah, ogres do defeat Zotes in combat, but Zotes also have a lot more utility with the... Do we want to bring these guys? Is that even worth it? Probably not. Like, Empire Knights used to be good here, but now that there's Stag Knights and Zotes, I feel like they're just far worse. Maybe these guys could be good. Get a bunch of spears. Need to cut money somewhere. That's good. And did we forget the Jade Griffin? No, we did not. Excellent. Alright, I think we're all set. Let's party. Good luck to Flying Taco. Hammer of the Witches isn't bad for sure. This build's a little different though. It's got some cool stuff in it. It's a slight modification of a build I used on the stream the other day. Yeah, Lady Turin coming for the Thanksgiving treats in the kitchen. My mom made us a pumpkin pie, and I was hoping we'd have some left for today, but Anna and I slayed it last night. The pie was shown no mercy. Oh, Thanksgiving food is so good. My mom nailed it this year with the cooking. Alright. So we got a front line that's there to like hold a rush, more or less, right? Then we actually go with Huntsmen. And then to kill archers, we have mortars. So it's kind of like you have a little something for everything in this build. Yeah. Alright, where do we even want to deploy? I guess right here so we can like get eyes on things. There's a nice little like hill position here for us to work with. We'll be advancing, of course, but this is just temporary. Knights of the Blazing Suns. What do you have? A bunch of spears? Okay. Mortars and mortars are here. I'm nervous about the rush. We got Knights of the Blazing Sun because I feel like the magic resist against Zotes could be useful, and also the fire damage against other things in the Wood Elf roster. And now the spears can be on the flank. On the flank. We only need like one defending back here, more or less, and then the last spears can be behind the silver bullets. All right, let's party. No meme wagons this day. I used to bring meme wagons against Wood Elves, but I feel like they just don't work against a lot of the new stuff. Go look, have fun. Ready. Let's see if the taco knows what schemes I have. Is he saying ready? I think he's saying ready. Okay, let's do it.
We serve the Emperor. Moving now. Ready.
All right, so what do we got here? We got some archers, some basic starfire shafts, which we'll start mortaring. We got Mel Gibson, which is going to be a problem, but we have guns and, you know, some anti-large tools in that respect. Yeah, the basic Blade Guard, honestly, I feel like are really cost-effective, especially since you can protect them better now with, like, Stag Knights. Stag Knights will wreck Knights of the Blazing Sun pretty hard, so... Volkmar can be in Group 5. Volkmar is super annoying, too, but we can't push up with Volkmar and really, like, get nasty because of the, what's it called? Mel Gibson over there. Yeah. A little bit of a problem. Alright, so he's going to come into range here in just a second. Start shooting here, and then you guys can start shooting here. Huntsman ripped a decent volley there. Okay, we'll just have to switch because he's not scooting them up. Although, honestly, we can still go after the archers. That's fine. Oh, nice pendulum. He caught me. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, spears are up. Let's go ahead and switch onto these Stag Knights right here, and then that should be okay. So let's go ahead and pop this in the Soulfire Bombardment. Get you guys going in there. Come back over here. And then with this character, we can drop a net of Amnitok on you. Hopefully hammer them down. Move these spears right there. Just keep shooting them, giving them the good life. And we can drop a banishment right here on these guys. Very good. Alright, so Knights of the Blazing Sun can pull in there, go after those guys. Spears are here. We did get a goodish charge here. We'll go ahead and drop a Baroness Time Warp right there too. But the problem is Mel Gibson. We just can't stop his wrath. He's like just running through my ranks, causing me so much grief. Huntsman, come back. You can blame it all on me. Knights of the Blazing Sun can come back as well. These guys need to get back. Yeah, Orion's just freaking hunting me down. So the Great Stag Knights got wrecked on that flank, which is good. Pull you back as well. Form ranks up on the hill. And now the Huntsman should be able to start shooting across the board. Oh, here's some things tumbling in the kitchen. Hopefully all is well. So far, so good. Knights of the Blazing Sun, let's go clean up those Dryads right there and get these spears back in position to defend the mortar teams. And what are these, Zotes? Yeah, those are Zotes. The dreaded Zotes. And the Great Stag Knights are holding, unfortunately. Yeah, they're going to be a pain to kill. Alright, let's go ahead and start blasting these Zotes. Knights of the Blazing Sun can come back and hopefully keep these guys from causing too much destruction. Can shoot at the Zotes here and get you guys moving up into the archer lines. And in the meantime, we're just running from Orion, basically. Yeah, Knights of the Blazing Sun will clean that up. And Huntsman should get some good steady damage. Oh, God. Mel Gibson is so good against this character. As a matter of fact, I think we need to overcast a net just to buy me some buffering so I can get away. Looks fine. These Sigmar Suns can come back. Zotes are taking a lot of anti-large damage. Plus, Knights of the Blazing Sun also, you know, will perform okay against them. Alright. Volkmar has gotten away, so we'll pull him into the backfield now. Both mortars are still going. We'll just shoot into... I mean, honestly, there's not really too many targets for the mortars to shoot right now. Oh, God. Get the Zotes. Oh, Ryan didn't even get netted there. Okay, that's fine. So let's wait till they blob up a little bit more for more net action. Alright, shoot there. Cool. So now we can drop a net here. Trap these guys in place. Keep running through. And do we have any mass to really stop these guys right now? Not really. Okay, let's keep going. That's a decent net, though. It nets them in, like, spears and shit. That's something to consider. Move you guys away, get you guys in there. Volkmar the Grim is in there, and Soulfire Bombardment will help. But a lot of our elite units are getting very, very damaged. Need to shoot those Stag Knights a little bit. And these Huntsmen can shoot into the Stag Knights here as well. Shield of Faith. You need to stay away from Orion. That's the most important thing. Mortar teams can shoot downtown, and mortar teams can shoot downtown. Flagellants can come over here. It's a very close game. Very, very close. Spearmen, block Mel Gibson from just annihilating me, please. Damn, we need those Knights of the Blazing Sun back. They would be so impactful. So we just keep waddling in circles and dragging Mel Gibson through the mud of the Spearmen. We will have another net up soonish, too. Sigmar Suns might break those Stag Knights. We'll see. Knights of the Blazing Sun are chased off. Yeah, so he's got me off the battlefield there. Not much I can do about that. Oh god. Sorry about the noise, guys. So fast. So we need to get away and use some sort of like a net on him probably. We'll bring Volkmar over here and we can net you down. That'll keep him from going too crazy. Huntsman can shoot at Orion because, actually let's shoot at those rallying units here. So we'll use a blasting scroll on Orion here. That did some damage. That actually did some decent damage. One mortar team's offline, Zotes are chasing things off. We got another Huntsman back, which is actually incredibly useful. And Volkmar can happily fight this guy. You can see Orion is kind of trapped in spears, which is good. Okay, they're broken. Start shooting here. Okay, you guys come over here now. Those guys are pretty close to breaking as well. Mel Gibson, man, he's a terror in the night. Very, very low at this point. Can we get back there? Let's see. Mortar teams, not really any good targets, honestly. He's mostly just has single entities left. Okay, we broke them off. Orion is very, very low. We have a couple huntsmen here. If we could stabilize them, that'd be nice. Reform spear ranks. And the Stag Knights, I mean, I guess mortaring the Stag Knights is something of note. It's a good game. Feels like a really even matchup, which is cool. Happy to see that. Alright, Huntsman and Huntsman. You guys can start shooting at Orion again. Spears, reform ranks. Mel, set up your defensive perimeter. We're pulling ahead in the balance of power, but that doesn't feel like that, perhaps. Flagellants. Okay, I might lose a couple flagellants here, but that's alright. And the mortar teams are coming back. You guys are coming back as well. And I think my Huntsman might be able to get away here. It's hard to tell. Yeah, okay, good. The Huntsman survived, which is excellent. Alright, let's go after those Zotes here. Oh god. Is this a Branch Wraith? Oh, Branch Wraith is a great target for that character. We have a net. Net is going to be off for a little while. Yep, that mortar team got taken out. And spears are going here. What can we do here? I guess we just kind of centralize. Use Shield of Faith. Prevent some damage. And we just have to hope that the Spears of Sigmar can hold and carry, honestly. This is going to be good, though. That Soulfire Bombardment's going to hit everything. That's going to probably wreck the Stag Knights. Pretty good. Huntsman being here is nice. Hopefully the other ones will rally. So we got the blob fight we're looking for. How much does Bronus Time Warp? 11? Okay, that's a ways off, probably. The Zotes are broken. Stag Knights are taking anti-large damage. Alright. Huntsman, keep shooting. Come on. We have a net now, which is nice. Maybe we just save that. Volkmar needs to just keep circling about and trolling. Like, just because he's going to try and snipe Volkmar. It's his only chance. Although he might just break my Spearmen. Who knows? Do I have any other infantry I can bring back? Yeah, we got mortar teams we can get back online, which is kind of cute. Oh, looks like my troops are breaking, actually. So Volkmar needs to do his business. He might actually be able to just chase me down here. The Great Stag Knights are so low, too. Yeah, I don't know. We might be in trouble. Pull back. Volkmar is trying his hardest, that's for sure. We're going to lock down Mel Gibson, keep him away for a second, and then we can turn around and attack this Branch Wraith. Yeah, looks good. Alright, let's fight there. See if we can kill the Branch Wraith. Get our caster in there to come in and goon as well. I think he's got this. I don't think I can kill Mel Gibson. He's just too strong. We might be able to tear out off the Zotes. We have a banishment, but that means like almost nothing. 52 Spearmen. Oh! He broke his caster. That's good. But Mel Gibson's coming for blood! Oh, he's so angry! Come on, get that Branch Wraith off the battlefield. Even though I'm ahead in the bounce right now, I'm not ahead in the game. Trust me. Maybe we can break the Zotes here with some of the Huntsmen shooting him. I don't know, we'll try. Zotes do have anti-large too, which sucks. Mel Gibson is getting out of his net right now, which is something to consider. Zotes are broken. Okay, that's nice. Orion, the Master of the Wild Hunt, though, is no joke. We need to gather our spears right now and form a spear wall for Sigmar. Oh god! Oh! Evasive maneuvers! Evasive maneuvers! This game is not like the Balance of Power says it is. Although we do have a shit ton of flagellants on the other side. Okay, now we can go fight here. Go, baby. Alright, this is our best bet. Just like holding with some spears and juking and trying to like lure him through the spears. Mortar teams aren't going to be super useful here. Because you can see Mel is like stuck in the spears right now. Can we get back on a mortar actually? Is that possible? Oh no, my caster got caught at the edge of the battlefield by the Stag Knights after routing his dude off. So we'll get the mortars and at least maybe that can shoot at the great Stag Knights. Oh god! The flagellants are coming. They've been running across the map because they chased off archers. Oh, I misclicked that. Okay, mortars will be back. So now the mortars... Oh my god, my guy's won over there. Holy shit! What a game that was. I gotta be careful though, if he gets me here. Oh my god, my spears are like starting to break. Do we have any like other... What are you doing? Attack him! We'll stand and fight. Time for Volkmar to turn and ram him with his war horses of Sigmar. Oh god. Oh god. Orion can still win this, guys. He's got his Cloak of Isha. You have to remember that. Alright, let's see if we can get a sandwich here. Oh! Oh, we got some damage on him. Oh! Oh god, he hit so hard! Come on, Spearman! Oh, Volkmar! We don't want to mortar him, because that'll just hurt our own stuff. Let's move the mortar like super far away, so... Worst case scenario. Oh my god, he's at like 500 HP. Okay, okay, back, 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 back. Oh, Orion's moving through the spears. Oh! I think the flagellants might still beat him. I don't know, it's hard to say. We only have 3 Sigmar Sons, so like everything you guys see here has to fight the old-fashioned way. Holy shit. Holy shit. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Oh, he's at 249. Okay, as much damage as we can before you go, Volkmar. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! Here it comes! Da-da-dun! Da-da-dun! Dude, the flagellants of Sigmar versus Orion. Okay, that was a bad start. Truth be told, it started very poorly. There's no way. I lose. Oh my god, I lose. Oh god. Oh no. Come on, flagellants, club him. The Cloak of Isha will carry him. They can't out DPS his cloak. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a close game to come down to this. This is a great way to end the stream, though. I have to admit. A perfect ending. Jesus Christ, look at this guy. Well, I was wrong. They can't do enough damage. Oh my god, Orion. Epic. My poor flagellants. Look at them just beating on this big boy here. We'll give you guys a cinematic shot. Oh my god, look how alpha that guy is. Just exuding testosterone and rage. As my shirtless malnutrition flagellants try and finish him off. He's actually healed since he started fighting them. Holy shit. Wait, let's get you guys this. What is the zoom in? Look at Orion's face right now. Look at him. It's just pure joy and bliss. Oh yeah, look at the roars. Oh, well, there you go, buddy. Orion big carry. Oh my god. Orion's damage. Orion did 4,000 damage. Holy shit. The hopeless battle cries. Okay, here we go. We got the last guy here. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Oh, look at this hero of Sigmar. He dodges Orion's spear. Goes over the top. Oh, God. Well, it looks like that one got him, I think. Oh, no. He's up for more. It's one flagellant. Oh, dude, this flagellant will just not go, dude. Okay, this is going to be it right here. Orion's going to get him. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Orion, hard carry. Hard carry. He took it like a champ. So, yeah, this build was good. I just think that we struggled to kill Orion there at the end, even with the spear surround. Volkmar did really well. Huntsman did okay. Maybe we cut the Huntsman for more handgunners. I don't know. 900 here is pretty good. 746, 600. It's hard to say. Mortars did fine. Just kind of something to force your opponent in. In retrospect, though, I'm like... In retrospect, I think we cut the mortars, maybe. Knights of the Blazing Sun did quite well for themselves, actually. 1,000 and 1,100, respectively. It was a close game. I mean, he actually hit army losses and then came back and won the game. That's pretty insane. Yeah. Zotes did... The Stag Knights did good. One of the Zotes did pretty good. It was a great game. GG, well played. Alright, guys. That's it for today. There's your preview look at what's to come tomorrow at the Ever-Chosen Invitational. So make sure to tune in. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Total War Official on their Twitch channel and YouTube channel. So whichever platform you prefer to watch it in, you'll be able to see it there. I'll drink to your health. Thank you, Giddy Cypress. Appreciate the $5 donation. Also, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, join the party. There's going to be a lot of fun updates. ECL will be starting up in December, like first week of December, second week of December. And then after that, we'll be having the Faction Wars kicking in December as well. So there's a lot of fun stuff. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, join the party. And other than that, the thing is, I'm afraid of bringing artillery against Wood Elves because they used to Arrow of Kurnus them. But I think the meta has changed enough that a cannon or a Hellblaster volley gun would have been way better there for sure. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you to Giddy Cypress, Jennifer Jameson, Ben Eifert, Christian Manzanato, Matthew Goke, Cyber Pansy, Zeb, and Looming Shade for your donations. Thank you, guys. Orion was a raid boss, dudes. Yeah. It's an absolute raid boss. No, I got a jam. But don't worry, tomorrow you're going to get the Battle of Battles. 8 of the best players in all of Total War Warhammer. Scrapping it out for a pretty substantial prize. I think it's upwards of like $1,500. But very well played to Taco, Felcon, and Hadries, and all the lads for playing some games tonight. Really appreciate you guys setting aside your afternoons to make a fun little stream for everyone. And until next time, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for joining here on the channel. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Cheers, guys.